Alright, back to the visual novel. I did skip past everything and give the magical machine a whole bunch of money. So I'm going to have to be loading to that save momentarily. But there's stuff in between now and then. And I cut the last one off too early. So now we gotta do that stuff. Fun. Let's get to it. Sniffle.
I know I shouldn't cry, but I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon, it's impossible. I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here. If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
Donuts. I need to eat some donuts. That'll cheer me up. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled donut holes, Malasadas?
Okay.
Oh god of donuts, I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule. But right now, for me, donuts are absolutely necessary.
Huh?
What's that sound? It sounds like it's coming from the bathhouse?
But
I'm super scared, but... Is someone there? A next-generation legend. Stand tall, galactic hero. Chapter 3. The morning after the conclusion of the second-class trial. Everyone met up in the dining hall, just like always. And I expected it to start like any other day. That's what I expected, but... Today kinda sucks, huh? Toko and Byakuya still refuse to show up. And I haven't seen Miss Asahina anywhere. She said her stomach was hurting, so she's taking it easy in her room for today.
oh,
That is rather unusual for her. Normally she is so full of energy. Which is exactly what makes me worry.
so then.
So it's just the 7 of us then. It looks that way.
How about that?
Sounds like this where the committee chairman needs to get things going for bang. Huh?
Impossible.
Or not. Taka hasn't said a word since everything that happened yesterday. One look on his face showed he hadn't slept a wink last night. It must be because of Mondo. The two of them became so close, and then he finds out he killed Chihiro. And having to watch Mondo get punished and nothing he could do about it. I can't even imagine what it must have done to him.
Well,
So I mean, what's gonna happen now? We haven't found any way out, and we have no idea if help's ever gonna come.
it's like
Now I'm all depressed just thinking about it. We simply have to make the best of things, do our best to get along, and live here together in peace. Forget about the outside world and accept this new life. That is the only hope we have now. What? To live here forever.
well,
Here we have every convenience. We have food, clothes, our every need is seen to. Why are you dissatisfied? In fact, let me ask you this. What is it about the outside world that you long for?
is that okay?
Competition? Discrimination? Victimization and violence? As society grows, so does its perversion. In which case, our current situation, not... Demon angel, pretty pudgy princess.
Huh?
Huh?
Here we go.
Meggy, the drill shop owner, the bunny-eared Amazon, cat girl, dog boy, Robo Justice, the Galactic King, and... What I mean is there's no 2D here.
There is nothing to be done.
The mastermind put such base desires to their advantage, bending you to their will.
You know?
Okay, well, anyway, since Taka's like catatonic, and as the oldest one here, I'm officially stepping up to take the lead. So we're all gonna work together and spend the rest of the day searching the school. Searching?
I'm right, right?
Well, I mean, since the class trial is over and all,
Perhaps.
there should be new places for us to investigate.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the ticket. Maybe we'll find some kind of clue this time.
Well then.
Then once we're done eating, let's split up and begin looking around. Do you have any problem with that, Celeste? There may well be a discovery waiting for us which may further enrich our life here. No, the point is to look for clues. And just as we were starting to come together, she barged in and ruined the conversation.
You called for me and so I appeared. What?
I don't know how to voice her. Nobody called for you.
Um...
What the? How come it's Genocide Jill and not Toko?
Yes!
God, this place is just amazing! Finally a place I can just be my murderous self. Which is why I've decided to stop holding back and spread my wings. No more hiding in a cave for me! Plus I have another battle to fight. The whole killer of a split personality thing is so overdone. I gotta destroy that stereotype.
You SOB!
I'll fight all day and night to murder those totally slanderous cliches. But you are a killer of a split personality. Yeah, if she weren't here, my chances of survival would go up at least 10%. Come on, you gotta back me up here. Even the biggest stars need the little people to hold them up. Tee-hee. Well, whatever else I do with today, first we should eat. We can't do anything on an empty stomach. You're right, let's hurry up and eat so we can start our investigation. By and large, let's ignore that. So we were forced to eat breakfast with a murderer, and after our much needed but very annoying meal, we set to work looking around the school. Okay. Let's see if anything happens once I leave this area. I'm gonna go ahead and sync the timelines, for the sake of I don't know why. Then we walk into this room. Pray to the Mano Mano machine. Our wish is granted. Right. Now we can leave. I have no coins, right? God, I hope I don't. I wanna check it. Nope, no coins. Alright, everything worked. Let's get out of here. Okay, so now we're just looking around. So I imagine it's the third floor. Actually, no, it's probably the nurse's office. Which is back here, I think. See if that door is still closed on us. If I can remember where it is. Not that way. That door is still blocked off. No. I wonder what's on the second floor of this area then. I guess I'll find out eventually, huh? Nurse's office. It's open. I guess we can get in here now. Refrigerator. Use it to keep drugs and stuff cold. Trash can. Nothing in here. No coin. Even now, they're probably on the other side of that surveillance camera. Thinking about it puts me on edge, but there's nothing I can do about it. Thought you'd be used to it by now. A broken clock, it has no hands. What was lighting up over here? Nothing. It was my imagination. Information, but there's nothing in that. I can't read it. Alright. That's the nurse's office. Look at that. Hello. Third floor. Third floor. What are we gonna find this time? What's up here? A rec room. Wait up. Oh god. So it starts here and then there's stuff on both paths. Okay, on the right there's the 2 classrooms. Hey Sakura.
So in the end...
Minutes of here are also barred. Not surprising. So escape still looks impossible. Better check all the other plates again just to be sure. Sure. The Despair Squadron. There's a green one and a pink one? Weird. Getting tired of finding empty rooms a little bit. This clock special? I don't look at the clock too much these days. What's the point? I guess this is me getting used to being here, huh? Pretty empty feeling. Well, realistically, since we don't have any access to natural light, and we get told whenever it's time for bed and time for sleeping, that's a natural thing to happen.
It would seem...
So the 3rd floor opened up this time. After a brief investigation, it looks like there's a physics lab and an art room. I also found a huge machine of some kind in the physics lab. I wonder what it does. Dona Kyokyo. Let's check out the rec room. So this is
Let's see...
a recreation room, a place for students to come and relax. I never would imagine a school having a place like this. Well, no normal school would. It has Othello, shogi, even a dartboard and a pool table. And look at this. They even have provided us with a remarkable number of magazines.
Isn't it wonderful?
Those will certainly be helpful in keeping our boredom at bay.
Listen up!
Ring ring ring, hello there, allow me to expound. We've got fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, video games, basketball, science, and all kinds of magazines. Oh, but nothing dirty, this is a school after all. If you need a quick fix, check out the swimsuit mags.
So then...
And will you be adding to our collection as new issues come out?
Too bad!
Sorry, no can do. Even if I wanted to, right now magazines are kinda what?
Watch out!
Oop. Nothing, never mind, no. Anyway, that's it for my explanation, bye-bye. What he just said. I know, right? It bothers me too.
Most unfortunate.
Life here would be that much nicer if he could add some new issues once in a while. How disappointing. Really? Different kinds of magazines. Bunch of monthly comics, but without getting regular updates at the point. Some kind of bottle. What the heck is it? Maybe just for decoration or something? We've got little Monokuma things with what appeared to be a king? Beat up locker. Not important right now. I don't need to open it. That means it's gonna be important later. Chekhov's locker. A dartboard. Well, Monokuma coin. Pool table isn't normal school equipment. Is this thanks to Monokuma or did the school buy it? Whatever the case is, they put that fucker on the 3rd floor. So they meant business. Copy of Othello. I'm pretty bad at it though. It's okay, I'm sure Celeste would like to destroy you a time or two. Or play just bad enough to let you think you might have a chance of winning. Anything on you? What's the point of worrying about monitors? Let's get out of here. Weirdly open hallway. The art room. It's an expansive abyss of nothingness. Oh god. Why is this like this? The physics lab? is in the gray part of the thing, after the blue part of the thing. Which leads nowhere and it's just giant and cavernous for no reason. First glance, this looks like any normal art room, but something about it seems off, or multiple somethings. Maybe the Monokuma statue. Statue of Monokuma. Who would want to make something like this? Still, the quality is surprising. Camera. Hi there, Boomy. Wow, look at all this equipment. It certainly scratches that artistic itch of mine. Art supplies, of course, but they're also collected all kinds of sculpting tools. You like sculpting, too?
Yes, indeed.
Well, normally I limit myself to 2D, but figurines are like borderline 2D, so it's okay. I don't know how that's borderline, but okay. I'm a fan of Chiranbo, Pumpkinhead, and I especially admire anything that Saburo Ran Papahangi makes. Chiranbo's ability to express the movement of muscles is exquisite, as seen in his Mama Cat series. Pumpkinhead is like a little sculptor fairy, representing the century's greatest quality. Saburo Ran, meanwhile, is known for his Mecha Masume series, which led to a worldwide tour. Truly, they can only be regarded as the Elite Four. But one of your elites missing.
You know nothing!
Well, the Elite Three just sounds stupid now, doesn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Besides, that empty seat rightly belongs to me. It begins. Today begins my reign as the legendary ruler of the next century. Uh-huh. Good luck with that. Another door. More lockers. Nothing inside. Venus statue. Very art room-ish. Paintings on the walls. Bunch of crappy graffiti, looks like to me. The art room expanded. It's got Malaks. This is the repository that's attached to the art room. It's used to store different artsy. How'd that get here? There's something on the floor. Looks like a picture? I stretched out my hand to pick it up. Almost if on its own my hand froze. Huh? So in that picture was Chihiro, Leon, and Mondo. And they were all smiling. What is this? Questions started racing through my head, one after the other. Why is it only these three? What are they doing together? How come they're all smiling like that? When was it taken? Who took it? Where's the camera? How'd they get it developed? And in the picture, the window in the classroom, there's no metal plate. Which must mean wherever this picture was taken, it wasn't here at Hope's Peak? But there was no time to find an answer. All the questions floating around my head were quickly drowned out. Bye. That's mine, give it back! Monokuma appeared out of nowhere and snatched the photo, and any chance I had at answers evaporated. You peeked, didn't you? Well, they all had some pretty dazzling smiles, huh?
Isn't that
They were definitely living their school life. It's like they ripped a page right out of the Book of Youth. What's going on with that picture? Do you know? I'm not telling you nothing. So tell me. Why can't you give me a straight answer? Never mind, I don't even know why I bothered asking. What were they doing together? Without boarded up windows. They didn't act like they all knew each other. A dolly. Must be used to move statues. Malaks! Wooden mallets hanging on the wall. If I had to guess, it said they use them for making sculptures. And of course, there's a monitor. It has coins for me. Yay. Okay, well that looks to be about it for here. Have fun, Ifumi. That is kind of your niche. Now the physics room. Which for some reason wants to look like a space door, cause it's a space room! Is this the physics lab? Looks like a classroom and more like some kind of research institute. Taka, you're not looking okay. Hey Taka, don't you think this place is like some kind of research institute? Still nothing. Eee. Machine obviously has some kind of purpose, but I don't know anything about physics to begin with, so I wouldn't have a clue where to start. Poor guy's lost like everything. Damn, anyway. Let's use these for physics experiments and stuff. Materials, pulleys, steel plates, magnets, and stuff I don't recognize. But I do recognize his Monokuma coin. A monitor here too. Exhaust fan. Another door. The big elephant in the center of the room. What's up with this thing? Hi! What? What? You want to do some quantum leaping? Huh? That's a time machine. Pretty awesome, right? It was designed by a student right here at Hope's Peak. The ultimate physicist. Although they don't go here anymore, they died during the tragedy. A time machine? Seriously, so it can go back in time. Okay, let me get in there. If I can go back to the past, then I can... I'll stop him for sure. Oh, sorry, not possible. This particular time machine can only go back 1 minute. It comes in handy when you, like, leave your pizza bagels in the microwave 1 minute too long. A minute. You sound disappointed. But actually, I was lying about the whole thing anyway. There's no such thing as time machines. What?
Hey,
Honestly, it's just an air purifier. Air purifier?
in other words,
It can produce clean air no matter where you're at. With that thing, you could even live on Mars. But what with the discombobulating gravity and deadly low temperatures, you probably don't want to live on Mars.
you guys?
Anyway, this machine is the reason you guys have all this delicious air. So don't go messing with it, you break it and it's your butt. This huge thing is just an air purifier. More than that. To go out of your way to say something you know will hurt someone who's already suffering. God damn you. Sorry, Taka. So this is the equipment room. Super disorganized and there's a strange chemical smell in the air. Ah, this place is so relaxing and calming. The smell of formaldehyde is almost unbearable.
I'm getting seriously excited!
It's so tempting. Just want to dunk myself right in. Of course, Genocide Jack likes it. That just goes to show you how disgusting it really is. You have fun there. Oddly, I don't feel like you're gonna kill me. I don't know why. Even though I'm exactly your MO. A bunch of files here, probably old lab files and research data. Pendulum, wheels, rail segments, all the equipment is scattered all over. Covered in dust too. They obviously haven't been used in a long time. This is a tart. Isn't anything strange about it. Seems perfectly ordinary to me. But it does have a Monokuma coin. Alright. Nice long bath in a tub of formaldehyde. That's true happiness. Just thinking about it makes me... Okay, let's just walk away from that right now. I don't want to be here. There's candy on the table. How do I get over there? That's a camera. This is a digital camera. Some kind of weird anime design on it. Kind of beat up, but it looks like it still turns out just fine. Still works. I should show the others. Discovered lots of stuff and it was all strange. I don't know if any of it has an actual clue. I'm just getting more confused. Maybe I should head to the dining hall and talk about it with everyone else. For now, I should head back. And then we warp. When I got back to the dining hall, the first thing I noticed was... Hina? I tried to talk to her, but my voice was immediately drowned out by the others as they rushed into the dining hall.
Hina. Huh?
Thought she was sick or something. Everyone, yeah. I can't say the word everyone. Everyone rushed past me and crowded around Hina. Being surrounded by everyone like that, Hina looked really uncomfortable.
Hina.
Are you feeling better already? Yeah, I ate a few donuts and that really helped a lot. You do love those donuts. But wasn't it your stomach that was hurting? Well, my stomachache made me kinda hungry, so, you know. I guess my memory's kinda fuzzy lately. They say a goldfish will eat however much food you give it, even if it's about to burst. Miss Asahina is pretty much the same, it looks like.
Just a second.
I really hate his continuing Hey, you of all people don't have any room to talk.
Well,
Anyway, I was worried about you.
Sorry.
Besides that, you... Huh? Jeez, your knockers are huge. What the heck? Did you convince them to double up on milk production?
bastard!
Stay away from her, fiend. Okay. Anyway, first things first. We should talk about what we found, right, Taka? Right. God, Taka, come on.
Correct.
It's a rather remarkable physics lab on the 3rd floor. In the middle of the room there was a machine bigger than anything I'd seen before. Oh yeah, apparently it's an air purifier. Huh? What's something like that doing here? Is the device really that big? I don't get it. Nothing. Oh, I just remembered. I saw Byakuya a little while ago. What?
You SOB!
Where was he?
What?
You're kinda scaring me. Where was he? He was in the locker room. He had a huge stack of books he must have got from the library.
No, 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 no!
So that's where he was hiding. I won't let him get away from me. There are still no extra working boys' tablets. I hope we fried Leon's. She just ran off. Is she okay? We should not concern ourselves with her. There is one piece of good news. There just so happens to be a rec room on the 3rd floor. I have no doubt that our student life here will be even more enjoyable because of it. Will someone join me in a game of Othello sometime? Everyone should agree to lose. There was a night room on the 3rd floor, had all kinds of gear. I'll be able to recreate all my favorite anime characters. Yeah, let's step on this here landmine. Oh yeah, speaking of anime, that reminds me. I found something while looking around.
Perhaps.
A digital camera. That's what it seems like. Does it still work? Yeah, it seems fine.
You know?
Well then, let's see it.
What the heck?
This thing's a kid's toy. Looks like you can store up to 5 pictures, maybe? It doesn't have a timer or anything.
Well,
On top of that, its appearance seems questionable. Is this some kind of anime character? Strange.
You know nothing!
Rude, she's not strange. She's Princess Pickles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess. You recognize this, Hifumi. Of course I recognize it. It's a super rare prize that was given away in a bingo contest at a big anime convention. You have any idea how much I had to pay that guy to get my hands on it? Wait, that's my camera. What?
Damnation!
Where'd you find it? In the physics lab. It's my most prized possession. I brought it here with me, but I lost it on the first day, along with my phone.
let's see.
Why would it have reappeared in the physics lab?
However...
Ah, look at it.
What?
It's got all messed up. Like when someone steals a sticker from your collection, or you buy a secondhand shirt. Well, that's it. Huh? That's it? It's not mint condition.
Unforgivable!
I don't need it anymore. But weren't you just saying how much it meant to you? Then may I have it? I might be able to find some sort of use for it. If any of you would like to borrow it, please feel free to ask. Well, I can't really imagine any of us are gonna need to take pictures or whatever. Yeah, true. Cigarette? Searched the entire 3rd floor, but all the windows in the halls and the rooms are blocked off. I should have given a rest already, for serious. Give me back my bright blue skies. Just forget about it.
Impossible.
You make it sound like I dropped a nickel or something. Just to be sure, I went from one end to the other, testing each metal plate, and none budged.
So in the end...
It would seem escape via the 3rd floor is as impossible as we feared. I see. Well, we still have at least 2 locked doors. Hina.
So,
I wasn't able to help much with the investigation, but I did make one discovery.
Could it be?
It didn't happen to be a donut-related discovery, did it?
hmm,
What does that even mean?
that's right.
Never mind, it's about the nurse's office, remember? There's one on the first floor, right?
Well,
I remember, but it's locked. Not anymore.
Yeah.
Actually, not anymore.
so then.
Did you find any protein in there? Or even vitamin supplements would be fine.
Hmm.
I did look, but no dice, just a bunch of headache medicine and over-the-counter stuff.
I see.
That's disappointing.
Aw.
It is disappointing, like the end of the world is already here. I'm not sure it's that disappointing. Okay, I've heard what everyone else has to say. Now it's my turn. Hey, can I tell you guys something? I found something that's kind of been bothering me.
What?
What is it? I found this weird picture in the repository. Apparently Monokuma took it. Weird picture? You mean like dirty? No, not that kind of weird. It was a picture of Leon, Mondo, and Chihiro all together.
Why?
Those three. And the three of them were laughing.
Oh,
It showed the three of them together, laughing. When could it have been taken? And there's more. In the picture, there weren't any metal sheets covering the windows.
well then.
Then the picture wasn't taken here.
Let's see.
But I don't recall hearing anything about them knowing each other before coming to this school.
Well,
You probably just imagined it. Monokuma cast a spell on you. No, I saw it. I'm telling you. But if it wasn't taken before we got here, or after we got here,
How about that?
I bet they're all still alive. They left the school, then took the picture.
is that right?
That's impossible. After all, we saw it with our own eyes. They're all dead. Either murdered or executed. And they're not the only ones. Monokuma killed Junko, and then there's Sayaka. That wasn't an illusion. It was real, I'm sure of it. They all died. There's no way any of them are still alive. So we had to figure out when that picture was taken. Monokuma most likely forged it. I can't imagine any other possibility. Forged? Is that all there is to it? Stay focused, man. Don't let Monokuma's bullcrap sidetrack you. He's right, but more importantly, on another topic, there is something that has been bothering me. I would like to discuss that. Yeah. That's something that has been bothering me. What's bothering you, Celeste?
Actually,
It's about Hina.
huh?
What? Me? You said her stomach hurt, did you not? But I believe that was a lie. What really happened?
Huh?
It varies from person to person, but whenever someone lies, they tend to have a way of showing it. It's called a tell, something you can't hide, no matter how hard you try.
Is that okay?
Whenever Hina lies, the tip of her nose gets just a little bit longer.
Huh?
What? For real? Actually, no.
Oh.
But your reaction just now confirmed it. You were lying.
Oh!
That's no fair. If you're going to tell a lie, at least try to lie convincingly.
Hina.
Be honest. Were you lying about your stomachache? Yes.
I see.
Why would you lie about that?
That's it. I'm sure of it.
Feeling guilty about something.
Just a second.
No, that's not it at all.
But
It's just, I have a reason for it. A reason.
sorry.
To be honest, I didn't have a stomachache. I did it 'cause even if I came and told you the truth, I thought you wouldn't believe me. The truth.
Well,
I saw it. Saw what? A ghost. A ghost? You mean like that ghost?
Hey,
Is there more than one ghost? But, I mean, ghosts are...
what the heck?
See? I told you you wouldn't believe me. It's not I don't believe you, but
Hina.
I believe you. No matter what anyone else might say, I will believe whatever you say, no matter what. So, can you tell us exactly what happened? If you really mean that, Sakura, then okay, I'll tell you.
So,
It happened last night. I was in bed, but I couldn't get to sleep. I just kept thinking about everything that's happened up till now. I ended up just getting more upset. So I try and cheer myself up. I thought I'd go get some donuts. Donuts again?
honestly,
And you ignored the rule regarding nighttime.
sorry.
I know, sorry. I feel really bad about that.
Hina.
Anyway, please continue.
But
Well, so I left my room and headed for the warehouse. But then I started hearing a strange sound.
Well,
It was coming from the direction of the bathhouse, so I headed that way. The locker was halfway open, so I took a look inside. And I saw a human shape, surrounded by a pale green light. There's no doubt who it was. It was Chihiro.
Say what?
Oh no!
No way. A ghost. God.
honestly,
Simply not possible. You must be mistaken. Just as in most cases of paranormal activity, it was born from your weakened mental state.
Well then.
Then all we had to do was go see for ourselves, right? Let's just go to the bathhouse to see what Hina saw. It's a waste of time. Maybe, but there's no harm in it, right? If we don't find anything, that'll be the end of it.
What?
You're gonna go try and see a ghost. Is that really a good idea? It might put a curse on you.
what the heck?
You can wait here if you want.
Please!
I don't want to be alone. Take me with you.
Hey,
What are you going to do, Celeste?
there is nothing to be done.
I suppose I have no choice. How about you, Mr. Ishimaru? Are you gonna wait here?
Oh,
I guess that's a yes.
So,
It was right here. I saw it right here in the dressing room. Getting goosebumps.
come on, come on.
La la Cthulhu Fatagan.
Please!
Shut up, what if he actually shows up?
Hina.
Where was it you saw Chihiro's ghost?
well,
I heard a sound, and then I opened the locker. I saw a kind of pale outline of Chihiro. This locker? There was something in here. Huh? Inside is a laptop. What's something like that doing here?
Hey,
I remember seeing this. That's right, I saw it in the library before. Yeah, it looks like a laptop. It looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust.
so...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. Broken, huh? Too bad. How'd the laptop get from the library to here?
It would seem...
And I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on. I thought it was broken. I would bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer.
then perhaps...
More importantly, Hina, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely you did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost. I am surprised you were able to dress yourself in the morning. Oh man, if I had the love clueless girl's attribute, I would have fallen in love big time just now. So glad I don't have it. Well, I didn't really expect to find a freaking laptop inside a freaking locker, okay?
Hey, come on.
It's okay, I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I'd spotted a gray alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole.
What are you saying?
Don't compare what happened to me to one of your stupid illusions.
Don't be mean.
I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now? But listen, isn't this really strange? What's this laptop doing in here?
In other words,
Maybe someone hid it here.
But
If that's the case, we found it pretty easy.
wrong.
Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. What do you mean?
Hey,
Haven't you noticed? There's one big difference between this room and all the others. There's a difference? There's no surveillance camera.
yes, it's me.
Precisely. There's no camera in here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind. So you're saying someone put the laptop here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it.
It's true.
And what Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro shining pale green.
Hey,
I think it would be best if we investigated his laptop in a little more detail. Just like Yoko said, the display isn't on, but the laptop definitely has power.
so then,
First of all, we have to wake it up. Right. Started hitting random buttons. And the display instantly began to glow a pale green. A bunch of different icons on the desktop.
hey,
There, the icon on the far left. What is it? It says, alter ego? Alter ego literally means another self, I believe. In the field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like a pen name.
Makoto.
Could you let me see it, Makoto? With that, Kyoko, move between me and the computer. She moved the cursor over the alter ego button, and then she double-clicked. The screen suddenly went dark, and then a voice spoke to us.
You really came.
Master, you're here. Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display.
Oh no!
It's a ghost. Buddha and sweet baby Jesus saved me.
Calm down.
Calm down, it's not a ghost.
What? What?
Huh?
Um,
Then, what is it?
Anyway,
I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out. Kyoko began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. What are you? And then,
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
I always get so embarrassed introducing myself. That voice, the tone and everything. It's Chihiro.
I knew it.
Alter ego. I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself. AI program.
That's right.
It's how Chihiro earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives in a computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforcement learning to develop it. Eventually, he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support vector machine reinforcement learning?
It's true.
To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers. If you want to know more,
That's it.
just
I'm
Google it,
sure of
okay?
it.
In other words,
But as this AI continues to grow, it'll become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some said an AI like this might someday replace people. And that is why it is called Alter Ego. A fine choice then, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts, and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make perfect sense to refer to it as your alter ego.
I see.
A second perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. That's alter ego. Kyoko, how do you know so much about this?
are you okay with this?
Anyway, so he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program on there. That is what this means, yes? Then he brought the machine to this dressing room where the mastermind would not be able to see it. But you know, all this about master and whatnot. Yeah. I think I'm on fire. Thought you were only in the 2D. This is the most excellent 2D possible.
Huh?
But he's a guy, also a computer program.
I feel as if...
Oh, that aspect is no problem.
I mean...
That aspect?
Anyway,
Anyway, let's talk to him a little more. Kyoko typed away rhythmically. How much do you know about what's going on?
Master,
Only gave me a general idea.
well,
But I do know that things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without warning. Kyoko immediately shot out another question. Why are you here?
that's right.
Are you asking what Master planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on his laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong. So it's taking me a little longer than I thought.
Master,
But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that these files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secret. For example, perhaps the secret of the school. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question. How much longer until everything's unlocked?
that's right.
It's gonna be a while.
Leave it to me.
But I'm definitely gonna do it, so you can just leave it to me.
I see.
So because of how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload. Smart. It also means that the work remains uninterrupted, even after his death. Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up, but be careful not to let the mastermind notice you.
That's right.
Don't worry, I've got a secret plan already, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud. Pretty basic plan, I have to say.
Yes, indeed.
That is fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern. Huh? Why?
Are you okay with this?
Have you forgotten? All our rooms are completely soundproof. Once we close our doors, he can scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing. Okay then, how about once it's nighttime, we each take turns guarding the dressing room.
However,
There's a good chance the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that. Then, what can we do?
so then,
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. Then there's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling.
But...
If you leave your door open all night, then
it's true.
there's a chance I may become a victim myself. I know.
However,
I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you. There was an undeniable strength to her voice when she said that. Totally confident she'd be okay. That confidence was somewhat similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time different. Yeah, it had an entirely different feel, that's for sure. Like someone who'd been dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who'd been born on a battlefield. I feel like that was the fundamental difference. Just pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop.
So,
Would you mind if I asked a few questions? Haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was him, but... is Master... For a split second, Kyoko seemed to not know what to do. But she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, and direct. Chihiro is dead. Mondo killed him.
okay then.
I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive the situation were very low. So I was prepared for this moment.
It's like...
Somehow I feel kinda sorry for her. I can't even imagine how it feels to lose your other self. It is a simple computer program. It does not have feelings.
What?
Are you sure about that?
Shall we go?
Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. And Kyoko typed out one last sentence. I'll come back later. Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye. The guy seemed totally different from when we first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following his programming, or could he have actually been worried about us?
Could it be?
What's wrong, Hira?
You know?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get the laptop online. Then we could call for help from the outside. But this is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here.
Well?
Well, if we take it out of here and find somewhere that does have online access, that's way too dangerous. The mastermind will find out in no time. Yeah, true.
Indeed.
This is no time to be taking needless risks. And for now, I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. This feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped.
Of course.
Well, for now, all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work.
You know?
So, should we get going?
It's true.
Indeed. Goodbye. We'll be back, I promise. Come on, Hifumi, let's go.
I suppose.
Okay. And we all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out in the hall, Hina let out a joyful shout. Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? And as if he'd been waiting for his cue. Dun-dun-dun-dun! Hina has gained enough experience to level up.
What's the matter?
So what was this awesome something? Monokuma.
What the heck?
You guys all seem in remarkably good spirits. Did something happen? No, nothing in particular. Oh, keeping secrets? No fair. I demand an exclusive interview. Denied, super denied.
What the heck?
Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do it.
Say what?
Do it? You mean like, do it? Wait, what do you mean, do it?
Disgusting.
Gross, you said do it.
Just the worst.
What? You said it first. We were just talking about going to the bathhouse. We had not had a chance to relax in some time.
Huh?
But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections. So we decided to do rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hina won the match for us, and that is why we are all so pleased.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which... Okay, boys, why don't you head on back to the dining hall or something? We gotta take a nice long bath.
Hey, come on.
Jeez, what are you gonna do, right? You lost fair and square. Well, ladies, shall we go? Celeste didn't hesitate in coming up with a ruse, and her poker face didn't even flinch. So she and the other girls headed back to the dressing room.
Oh. Damnation!
Nuts and damn it, we totally lost. Another day without getting to take the very first bath here. Yeah, but tomorrow for sure. You'll definitely get that bath then. Okay, so should we head back to the dining hall now?
Hey!
Hold on.
Hey!
Something strange here. Very strange. Strange? What do you mean? What's strange is... this is the perfect chance for you to sneak a peek. Huh? That's...
Without a doubt.
You're right. I thought you were all about the 2D. All of you need to shut up, sit down, and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal setting of a man's fantasy. I was forced to ask myself, should I sneak into the bathhouse like he said, or just quietly go back to the dining hall? Okay, let's go. With a man's fantasy burning in my chest, I decided to head back into the bathhouse. Have fun in your mad fantasy. Have a smashing good time. We's real anime. We opened the door to the dressing room, silent as death, and peeked inside. It looked like the girls had already finished changing and gone into the bathhouse. This had all started as a lie, but apparently they decided to go in for real. Making sure it was empty, we quietly made our way into the dressing room. If Sakura sees us, we die. If Celeste sees us, we die. If Hina sees us, she tells the other two, and we die. This is not safe. Abort. The Forbidden Land.
But...
So they really taking a bath? This was Celeste meant about lying convincingly? Mr. Hagakiri. Yeah. Please refrain from pointless whispering. We're deep in enemy territory here. Just up ahead is the bathhouse, and there awaits a great dazzling passion.
Without a doubt.
What are you doing, Mr. Naegi? There are no fantasies in there. If you need to calm down, try counting prime numbers.
For serious?
You Talib sure about this, Yasuhiro? Careful, don't get us caught. If Ogre finds us, we'll be meeting up with Hades in no time. Mr. Naegi, you're on point. This isn't safe. It's so unsafe. That even though I know that I have to do this, I feel like I need to save. Place my hand on the door leading into the bathhouse. Open it gently, inch by inch. Maneuver my hand like a master craftsman to avoid making even the slightest sound. A little further. And then... on the other side of the thick rising steam, I saw... We've been spotted. Abort. 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 Not sure how to put it, but I always feel refreshed after a job well done. A 3D body isn't so bad in its nude state, I suppose.
Could it be...
Still, I just can't believe it. Like, for serious.
How about that?
Ogre's a girl. Yes. Was this really okay? I look too, so I guess I'm gonna have to say yes. Anyway, we heard the buzzing of voices. Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing of busy voices growing louder. The girls had finished their baths and joined us in the dining hall. Kyoko Salas. We're going to die. That chair is going to go through you into him.
You got it!
Oh man, what a nice bath.
This is fine.
Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after all this time was a true pleasure.
Indeed.
Of course.
Normally after a long bath, I like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but... Sorry, no time for that.
So in the end...
That's what I figured.
Huh?
Actually,
We were just saying in the bath how it was about time for you to get up to something.
Because...
Just seeing how happy we were, an evil little monster like you would never let that last for long. You're still so terrible to me.
My entire existence!
Everyone's so cold and mean, even after I got presents for you all. Presents?
Well now.
Oh, have I got your attention? Then let's head to the gym, where your presents await.
See ya later!
No questions, no dilly-dally, get a move on and everything will become clear.
Oh,
What is it? What are you scheming this time?
it would seem...
He's probably going to repeat the same thing again, providing us with a motive to get things moving.
huh?
Again, I don't want to do this anymore. Me either. I'm like totally traumatized.
However...
It's okay. We have alter ego. I'm sure he'll find something that'll help us. So for now,
Correct.
we have to just endure it. Come what may. Stop killing each other, do y'all? Please. Heavy feet, we made our way to the gym, but when we arrived, there's already someone waiting for us.
What?
We kept waiting by the likes of you. Rest assured, if we had access to firearms, you'd all be dead. But yeah, kid, did you get here early? Did you forget how to walk? Is that why you're late? Simple. Right foot, left foot, right foot. The same as always, I see. Her, on the other hand.
What the heck?
Oh, she's back to her Debbie Downer self, huh? Hey! heard what sounded like a sneeze and she was back to her old self. So now she goes from manic to depressive whenever she sneezes? Seems kinda late to add that into the mix.
What the heck?
Why does everyone keep making fun of me? I hope you all win the lottery and get hit by a bus. So when you want to say something mean, then you can talk, huh?
Well,
Anyway, it looks like everyone's here.
So then,
Which means... What you got today, Monokuma? His poor legs. Boy has no caps.
You guys?
It looks like everyone's here. So then, let's get started.
what?
Come on, outfit. What kind of motive have you prepared for us this time?
However,
Whatever you subject us to, we will not break.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. We're not gonna lose to you ever again.
Come on!
You don't have to get so defensive. Calm down. I've decided to change things up a bit this time. Up till now, I've been using the whoosh of the north wind to get you all moving. But sometimes you gotta use the sun to light a fire under someone's butt.
Without further ado, I give you this! $10 million!
Okay.
I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks! 10 million smackaroos! It's like totally wowie wow, am I right?
So that's the motive you prepared, is it? $10 million is... It's not nearly enough.
it's true.
When it comes to motives, money certainly is the gold standard, so to speak. Whether it's in a mystery novel or the real world. But
What are you saying?
there's no way we'd kill each other for money.
of course.
She's right. You can't simply purchase a person's life.
Um,
You say 10 million or however much, I don't give a crap, for serious. Yeah, there, alright. Whether it's 10 million or any amount of money. No, not even just money. From now on, no matter what you do, we won't kill our friends. Come on, stop trying to act tough.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
The most important thing is to live a pure and moral communal life. Monokuma disappeared, leaving his words on stage along with a massive sum of money. There's nothing to worry about, right? Nobody would kill a friend for money, right? Have you so quickly forgotten the lesson from last time? You can't judge others by your own standard. Yeah, there might be someone who's here who's having money problems. Personally, I've earned over $1 million from my gambling efforts. My life is comfortable.
I'm telling you!
Hey, Fumi, what about you?
You know nothing!
I'm a super popular content creator. I don't have any problem making enough to buy my comics and DVDs. Then...
hey,
Just stop. Pressing others about their personal finances is ugly. Ugly? Don't worry. Either way, whatever's going to happen will happen without warning. That's the nature of this game.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
It's that time already, huh?
Hey,
Before we separate, let me remind you. Starting tonight, I'll be leaving my door open to make sure nothing happens to alter ego. And because my door is open, don't assume that will make me an easy target.
because...
Or a predator may suddenly find itself the prey. Her voice was calm and composed, but it was clear she meant what she said.
you know?
Okay, let's everyone just head back to our rooms.
How about that?
And don't think about the whole money thing, got it? Good. Then let's break. How's that? Pretty good, right, Taka? Right. As soon as I was back in my room, I crawled into bed. Money. There's no way that's gonna get anyone to kill anyone else. I told myself that, but deep down in my heart I was still troubled. After all, I thought the same last time about having our secrets revealed. Even if the reason for it seems completely nonsensical, murder can still happen. That's the lesson we learned. But this time it's different, I'm sure of it. Because of the program Chihiro left behind, Alter Ego. We finally have some hope to grasp onto. As long as we have that, then I'm sure. Little kids have it so easy. Because they can put Lil in front of their name, and right off the bat everyone thinks they're cute. Well fine then. I want everyone to start calling me Lil Monokuma. See? Just by adding that, my cuteness goes up by at least 10%, right? Yeah, the world doesn't have nearly enough Lils. More Lils would be the salvation of the world. Just imagine, a little arsonist, a little war criminal, a little destruction of the environment, a little hit and run, a little death tax, a little Great Depression.
Even the darkest subjects can suddenly become brighter! Our dreams are expanding! Ding ding!
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Well then, I guess I should head to the dining hall. Everyone's in the dining hall. Yeah. I'd argue that most people are not in the dining hall, but we're heading there. They magically teleport. So the people here today are the same as yesterday, just a 7. Byakuya and Toko are lost cause, but it looks like Taka's decided to stop coming for good too. It's like he's just given up. For people want a sight as he is, when you snap hard. I wish there was some way to make him better. On another topic, Kyoko, did everything go alright last night?
Indeed.
Yeah, I didn't notice any problems.
Correct.
Went and checked on the laptop a little while ago, and there weren't any problems there either, but Kyoko seemed to hesitate. But it's related to this case, so I suppose I should be blunt.
Anyway...
I have to make a new rule. Using alter ego without permission is prohibited. Someone going in and out of the dressing room would draw unwanted attention from the mastermind.
Oh!
I would have thought that would be obvious. Why do we need to make a rule about it?
Well...
That's a good question.
Hey.
Do you have any thoughts on that, Hifumi?
Oh,
No, it's just like you said, we all need to be very careful.
Say what?
Whatever, let's just hurry and eat. We don't have time to start flapping our lips.
What?
Jeez, why are you talking like a pissed off drill sergeant all of a sudden? We ate breakfast in a rush and headed back to our rooms. What should I do today? Free time! That's the wrong button. Every time. Blah. Alright. So I think that Kyoko's maxed, but I want to know for sure. So let's see if I can find her somewhere. And then if it gives me a special dialogue thing, then I know. She's in the physics lab. I think talking to Taka at this point in time would be a lost cause. Gotta do my experimentations. And if anything else happens after it seems like... Because the report card on her finished. You're hiding behind the air machine. Take a peek.
Whew.
I have to put all my energy into watching out for myself. I don't have time to worry about anyone else. Should I talk to her for a while? Yes!
Correct.
What's been time?
However...
I have anything to say. Time in silence. Sure. I'm sure I have something in here. Somewhere. Azul's diamond. Anything jump out at me? Probably give Toko all these scissors. I know you like flower things, so that bouquet up there sounds like a pretty solid answer. Why is there just a vice? So many useless things. These are all blank. Alright. Zoom.
Thank you.
Nothing? Okay. So once somebody's report card thing's all finished up, it seems like it's not worth the time to go do that. Someone's here. Whom is here? Taka. Is it true? Can I really see Chihiro? You mean alter ego? He's still alive? Not quite. Let me see. I want to talk to him. Taka. The way he is now, there's no way I can explain what's going on to him. Kyoko said we're not allowed to use alter ego. Even so, I can't just leave him here like this. Okay, why don't we get going?
Just a second.
Where are you going? Huh?
Hey,
It's probably best if you don't drag him around with you too much, given his current condition. Kyoko looked at Taka standing behind me. Yeah, I know. But I was getting kinda hungry. I thought we could head to the dining hall, warehouse, or something. Don't lie to her! Well then, I guess that's okay. I saw a brief flicker of doubt, but maybe it was just my imagination. Makoto! Shame! Shame, 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 shame. Okay, so there's a laptop inside the locker, understand? And it's a program called Alter Ego. How do I talk to him? Well, you just tell me what you've got to say and I'll type it in for you. Do you hate Mondo? And since I couldn't stop him, do you hate me? It was clear he was forcing himself to get the words out. From his mouth, from the bottom of his heart, he forced his weakened voice to make the sounds. Please. Okay. I typed the questions exactly as Taka had asked them, and then...
So,
Do you hold yourself responsible?
but...
If Master could talk now, I think this is what he would say. Please, live your life for the both of us. It's impossible for me now, but you can still survive, and escape. All of you. Hey, Taka? I was about to say more, but quickly closed my mouth.
Hey!
The one asking those questions is Taka, right? Analyzing all available data, that's the only conclusion I can come to. Master told me how close Taka and Mondo had become, so that must be why he feels responsible. The screen suddenly went dark. What appeared next was...
Stop fucking around!
You're not letting yourself get crushed under the weight of that responsibility, are you?
Yo.
Man's only worth as much as the load he can carry. You get it, right, bro? Hell, what am I saying? Of course you do. That's...
So,
I'm sorry if I startled you. That was my attempt at a simulation using the data about Mondo that Master had given me. I figured if Taka was depressed, that's the kind of thing Mondo would have said to him.
Yo.
So you're just gonna stand there, huh? Wait for things to get better? Take your time, get all depressed? Take the time to indulge your regrets. You might even start walking again without realizing it. Sure, that kind of mediocre thinking might work for some people. What if I said it with that kind of condescending tone? Taka? It's starting to sink in. The way a bucket full of water sinks into a bone-dry sponge. Huh? Those words, deep within my heart, they're inside of me. Taka? Who the fudge is Taka? Your eyes.
F you!
Hey, don't worry about it. Guess I caused kind of a scene, huh? Shoot, man. And your voice.
Yeah!
I'm a new me. Totally stuffed with fighting spirit now, you dumb butt. Okay, Taka, just calm down.
What?
I am calm, and don't call me Taka. That's not my name anymore. I'm me. I am me. Taka let out a bone-chilling howl and ran out of the room. Hey, Taka, hold on. I took off after her. But someone stood in my way. As if tagging Taka out, she walked briskly into the dressing room.
Just a second.
What do you think you're doing? Kyoko? Oh, no, see, this is just...
Enough already.
Don't go around doing whatever you feel like. It causes problems. And not just for me, for everyone. Sorry.
Correct.
If you're really sorry, you'll get out of here. Now. Okay. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. Finally headed back to my room, embarrassed and sullen. But still, what was with Taka's sudden freakout? I'm seriously worried about him. Taka went Super Saiyan and we made Kyoko mad. One of those things is okay, the other one makes me sad.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
I'm an idiot. Whomever the fuck is controlling Monokuma is connected to the dining hall and they come out at need at night. Duh. It's nighttime already. Wait till tomorrow to figure out Taka's whole thing. For now, time for sleep. Do you want to know why I hate video games? Might not believe this, but I had a best friend once. Actually, he was my only friend, but unlike me, he had all kinds of friends. So, me and him were at his house one day when a big group of guys showed up to hang out, and they just bought the latest big-budget video game. They sat there lost in the game, passing the controller back and forth for hours. But not me. I just sat there watching. That's right. I just watched. What's wrong with that? I didn't care. Just by watching, I was able to nail down all the best strategies. Even though I never actually played it.
And I don't plan on ever playing it in the future either.
That... what? Monokuma, that did not make any sense to me.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
I wonder what time it actually is. Alright, I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. Need to tell everyone what happened with Taka yesterday. There's no one here.
You know?
Yeah, I've been waiting. Huh? You're the only one here. Where's everyone else? They went on ahead. Like, to where?
Hey, come on.
We'll talk about it later. For now, let's go take a bath. Bath? Oh yeah, we have to do that, don't we? Oh shit. Someone help. Tell me what's going on. Makoto, save me. I've never asked you for anything, but I'm asking now. What happened? She's trying to kill me. If we pointed at... Huh? Kyoko's trying to kill you. I don't think so. You'd be dead. Hello, friend.
Whew.
I never said I was going to kill him. I simply asked him a question. I'd like to know why he made the same mistake twice. What did he do?
So...
He snuck into the dressing room in the middle of the night and accessed Alter Ego without permission. And then I caught him last night. He was hugging the laptop and breathing strangely.
Huh?
What were you doing?
Whew.
Thought I made myself clear yesterday, but since being subtle didn't work,
Listen to me.
I suppose I have to clarify myself further.
Wrong.
I'm not going to kill you, merely instruct you.
How very sad.
Well, that's enough said. Stop, Sakura.
I see.
Whenever it was, I can't help but be suspicious. We know what happened.
Honestly.
I have an idea what he was getting up to, but... ridiculous. You feel me? Can you tell me what happened?
Well...
I was just talking,
However,
which was prohibited, was it not? I mean, you see, talking to her was just so much fun, and I just... Okay, time out. I can't even believe I'm about to ask this, but... Fumi, you're not gonna tell us you fell in love or something, are you? That I, the cold-blooded killing machine of the underworld, would ever fall in love, that's...
Well, it would seem...
Wait, is this love?
According to the spirits,
I happened to do a psychic reading for a certain famous CEO once, and that guy was seriously head over heels for a mannequin. He had a wedding and everything.
how about that?
And your eyes just now, I saw the same look in his eyes.
You know nothing!
Shut up, she's not a mannequin, she's an angel.
I feel as if...
And don't bother telling me angels exist. What we have can't be defined by your pretty words. Yeah, you're totally in love. So how did things end up like this? Well, at the beginning, I just wanted to hear her say master one more time. But then I was poking around at her settings and stuff, and saw she was a well-designed program. And it was, how can I say, it was the first time I was ever able to talk like that with a normal girl. But she's definitely not a normal girl.
What?
Even when all I did was talk about my hobbies and stuff, she wasn't annoyed or disgusted or anything. Your stories are so interesting, Kafumi. Tell me more. I want to learn everything you had to teach me.
I suppose...
That's the first time a girl's ever said anything like that to me, besides my mom.
Hey,
Your mom says that stuff to you? It's kind of amazing all by itself.
It's like...
That's why I was just so happy to have so much fun. Before I knew it, I found myself liking her face, her personality, her voice, your keyboard.
Well,
The keyboard? I think you have misunderstood the situation, Hifumi.
are you okay with this?
Alter Ego was not interested in who you were, it was interested in what you knew. It is an artificial intelligence. It exists to learn. Of course it wanted to hear of things it did not know. You are an expert in many things Chihiro could not have taught it about, for what it is worth.
Honestly.
Alter Ego wants that information, that is all.
I know that.
I do know, but still. Are you saying it's totally hopeless? You gotta be freaking kidding me.
F you!
Hey, you jerks, I'm sitting there listening to you guys jibber-jabber on about whatever.
Yo!
Oh, Taka, you back? Who the hell's Taka?
Huh?
You? Listen up on me, got it?
What the heck?
Huh? You're who?
What?
Don't bullcrap me, isn't it obvious? I'm Kiyotaka and Mondo. So like, Kiyondo, I guess. Gonna stick a banana up your tailpipe.
What?
The fuck kind of fusion is this? What's happened to you, Taka? Actually, I told everyone it happened the day before.
Well then...
So because of what Alter Ego said to him. Are you sure it's Alter Ego's fault? Maybe Mondo's ghost showed up and possessed him. Ghosts? There's no such thing. What are y'all whining about? Come on.
What?
God, you're really cheesing me off. Hey, Ifumi.
What?
Yes?
Yeah!
I don't know what you're thinking, but
F you!
bro belongs to me.
Yeah!
Alter Ego. He's an exact copy of the one who gave me my soul back. I'm not gonna let anyone else have him ever again. Fudging idiot. Fudging idiot. I'm afraid I can't allow that. What?
So it would seem.
I can't withdraw. Mr. Ishimaru, since I had this opportunity, let me say this right now.
That's it. I'm sure of it.
Destiny has bound me and her together in the Gordian knot of true love. Well, me and him have been melded together in a white-hot heat of friendship. Hey, come on, you guys. Moron, talk down to me and I'll ram my fist right into all 4 of your vital points.
Completely unforgivable.
Well, I punch at the speed of sound, and I don't have any arm hair, so there's no drag.
Enough already.
Knock it off, both of you.
Hey,
This doesn't belong to any one person. Chihiro left him to all of us. We can use him to finally gain access to vital clues. Yoko's right. If anyone dares to disturb our peace any further,
Hey!
they'll have to deal with me.
What?
anyway,
Until Alter Ego has finished his work, don't do anything weird. Have I made myself clear?
So?
I can't hear you.
I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
so then,
Okay then, let's get out of here. We can't afford to linger too long.
Hey.
Are you sure it's okay to let them off with a warning?
indeed.
Yes, I have a plan. It'll be fine. After watching Hifumi and Taka lead dejected, we all went back to our rooms. Still mourning, but because of everything that's happened, I'm tired already. I just have to pull myself together. What should I do with the rest of my day? Free time. Let's see where people are. I can't just single target Kyoko anymore. Well, the other one that was almost complete, or should be almost complete, is Celeste. So, they're in the rec room. Would like to talk to Sakura and Hina, but I think I should probably just focus on the ones that I know that are near finish. Or should be, hopefully. There's a lot more that I need to do, and I don't know about it, so Kyoko still is a thing, and I'm just wasting my time. But I finished the report card, so I have to think that it's over. I don't really know. I've grown entirely accustomed to life here. With enough time, any place can eventually come to feel like home. Yes, we should.
As for me,
I truly frighten myself to captivate even insignificant little creatures like yourself. Again, leave that for the other guy. Spend some time with her. Grew a little closer today. Would you like to give her a present? Yeah, sure. Want some tea? Interesting. The gods heard my prayer, my wish has been granted. All because of my daily sympathy and compassion, is it not? She's very happy. Celestia Ludenberg. Celestia Ludenberg. What are you doing? No matter how many times I hear it, I never tire of hearing my own name. Isn't it so splendidly charming? Yeah, I've been wondering about that. Why that name?
well,
Why? I mean, is it from something? Why'd you pick it? I did not pick it. My name was given to me by my mother and father. Come on, that can't be your real name, can it?
this is fine.
It is indeed my real name. Make no mistake about that. Okay, so your parents gave you that.
Indeed.
That's right. My father is French nobility, and my mother is part of a German family of musicians. There's no way that's true. But, okay, so were you born in France or Germany? Tochigi. Now we're getting somewhere. I was born in the capital of Tochigi, which is known for its delicious gyoza. Do you know of which city I speak? So it's the capital of Tochigi, and it's famous for its gyoza. I'm just gonna cheat. I don't know Japan. It sounds Japan. Capital of Tochigi. Oh no. Good son of a gotcha. Good son that one.
Oh,
That is correct. You're proving you're roughly as intelligent as an elementary school student in Japan. Specifically. I'm a fucking heathen in America. Or a high schooler, maybe.
actually,
You may be surprised to learn that I absolutely adore gyoza. I love its stench, its base vulgarity. So as you can imagine, I am quite disappointed that I will never taste my hometown skills again. Never say never, you know, once we get out of here.
Is that okay?
We will not get out of here. How long will you continue this with this ridiculousness? You should give up.
Do you understand?
If you don't, it can only lead to murder. Celeste's eerie words struck with me long after she left. The more I talk to her, the more I just don't understand her. Report card updated. Skill raised. Give yourself a pat on the back. When you find model Kenji, you earn more than you did before. Oh. I see. Head back to my room. Still some time. I feel like I'm wasting it sitting here. I should go look around. The thing is, though, everyone I talk about fucking dies. Or will talk to fucking dies. With the only partial exception so far being Kyoko. So the less I talk to, the safer. And it didn't say our report card was completed. So... Listen, if I go talk to Sakura or Hina now, they'll die. She's the only one that's been able to survive. Other than Kyoko. So I have to keep with that, otherwise I'm going to kill them. Kitchen. And if I manage to get Sakura killed, I will never forgive myself. I'll feel really bad. Like, bad. Makoto, I should tell you, I have recently seen the shadow of death upon you. Ignore it. That is just a little joke. Should I? Yes. It would seem I'm growing used to your deplorable face. This is another aspect of adaptation, I suppose. Despite her thinly veiled insults, I spent some time with Celeste. Grew a little closer. I have a gift. Maybe something glamorous? Like, expensive kind of dealio? That seems to be a pretty safe one. Zol's diamonds? It looks like I got it right.
As for me...
Hello, Makoto. I must say I am quite troubled. How come?
Indeed.
I'd like you to teach me something. One.
Actually...
I want you to teach me how to play shogi. Oh, I don't know how to play either.
Honestly.
I see. You really are useless, aren't you? Okay, but I'm surprised you don't know how to play. It's because there's no, like, shogi gambling circuit?
Oh.
Oh, there most certainly is. Really?
Indeed.
But it is all underground. It is rather shady, all things considered. I have tried my own hand at it naturally. Wait, even though you don't know how to play?
Are you okay with this?
That is why I wish to learn. I have placed my pieces without even thinking. What on earth was I doing? And you still tried to win an underground shogi tournament. Tried? Oh no, I did. You won? I didn't really understand, but apparently my final opponent was infamously powerful. She was rather odd. She was a voluptuous woman who dressed as an exotic French maid. How'd you win? Beginner's luck, perhaps? I don't think beginner's luck works in shogi. Is that so? Yeah, the more I learn about her, the less I understand her. Report card has been updated. Maximum number of skill points increased. Look at you go. Reeling from her past, I went to my room. Whom is it now? Monica.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Nighttime already. Time to go to bed. Happy New Day! I'm the kind of guy, I don't want to celebrate a new year, I want to celebrate the dawn of every new day! Because every new day deserves celebrating,
Once
so...
again, Happy New Day!
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Better get to the dining hall. Blah. Get the area. To the dining hall.
Oh,
Taka and Kyoko are not here today.
You know?
Kyoko's still in dark guard duty, probably. No idea about Taka.
Damnation!
So just forget about that guy.
so,
You don't have to get so mad.
You know?
They're rivals in love. What are you gonna do? Don't put me on the same level as that virgin. I might catch his virginity. What?
But...
My guess is you're already infected. Wait, can you really catch it? What? Stop being vulgar. Let's eat breakfast. But as soon as my hands approach my food, she seems to have sneezed. Doors to the dining hall exploded open and a figure appeared. Okay,
So in the end...
so it's you, Genocide Jack. And
That's enough.
don't bother asking why we arrived at the same time. The answer should be obvious.
yep.
I'll give you a hint. I'm wearing red lingerie today.
Huh?
I don't think anyone wanted to know. Hold on a second, you... Huh?
Have you reached that certain age?
What's your top power level, like 35-22-33? You start up big on top and then you try and look thinner down south?
You SOB!
Look at your melange series gargantuan. Do you dunk them in milk every night or something? You're starting to freak me out.
No forgiveness!
If you lay a finger on her, I will show you no mercy. So, what do you want? Surely you're not here to join us for breakfast.
Naturally.
Of course not. I came to hear a story. A story. A story nobody's bothered to tell me yet. Talking about alter ego? Sorry, we can't talk about that right now.
What?
Why not? Because of certain circumstances. Until now, you haven't given a crap about anything, and now you're all concerned? I don't buy it.
It's all clear now.
I've just made a decision. When we get out of here, I'm going to feed your body to the vultures. What kind of messed up dictator are you?
What?
This isn't a democracy. Or would you exclude those who don't fit into your tyrannical majority? That's not what we're doing.
That's fine.
Whatever. If nothing else, tell me what's going on with Taka. When I saw him yesterday, I happened to notice something seemed off. So I was curious.
Indeed.
Taka has become utterly useless. Celeste, you don't have to say it like that.
I see.
Did his spirit collapse or something? Was he unable to withstand this environment? Those men who clothe themselves in the cheap fabric of justice are often the first to fall. But perhaps it'll make things all the more interesting. Interesting.
Such ignorance.
Let me leave you with a bit of advice. Don't come to rely on false camaraderie, or you'll reap its bitter reward.
What the heck?
So that's why you came? To give us that amazing advice? Seems I'm unwelcome here. Then I'll grant your desire and remove myself.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, let's get.
Stop talking.
You don't need to come with me.
Yep.
You don't have to play hard to get master, you can just play hard. That doesn't make any sense. Yakia started to slowly back out of the room. She started picking up speed. Studio sprinting at the dining hall.
What?
He ran away? So now he's running hard to get. I see. Wait. So, at the end there, what was that all about? Just now, Byakuya was like... Maybe he's like the mean guy who starts acting different or getting all flustered when things change. Guess so. Those of us left in the dining hall finished our breakfast and went back to our rooms. What to do today? Okay. Whom do I murder? Why is it that the start of this area is technically by the, physics lab? Hello, friend.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, don't have any progress to report. Haven't found a way out, haven't solved any of the mysteries of the school. Let's just try to be friends.
So then...
I just got done exercising, now would be a good time for a break. I'd like to get something to drink and talk for a bit. Sakura and I sat down for tea. Calm, relaxing conversation. Go a little closer. Yes. I feel like I have a lot that you'll like. Cause like weird little martial artsy type things. And like over the top thingamajigs. It's a swimsuit. Get at the Hina. Let's see it. Berserker Harbor. Tears of a God.
What?
Are you sure I can have something so valuable? Yes. Like how do I?
So then...
Since you've already talked so much, it's okay to talk a little more, right? Seeing her pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Post-training break is the most relaxing time of my day. Sensation of your muscles cooling down after heating up during a workout is the only true reward. No matter how many times I experienced it, I never get tired of it. You exercise every morning, Sakura? Unless there are errands that I absolutely can't get out of the way. I always do my training. If I don't, I feel restless for the rest of the day. I'm amazed you can do it every single day. Doesn't it get tough? I can't say I've ever seen it as tough. It's also that I can get stronger after all. And I have to keep getting stronger, because my destiny is to fight. Your destiny is to fight? From the day I was born, I've been fighting. Heaven sent me to live as its champion. That's one heck of a legend. My father was my master, and my every waking moment was spent with him learning to fight. As a child, I sparred with boxing champions and hit the mat with wrestling gold medalists. I was the match for them when I first began, of course. But before long, they were no match for me. You mean you actually started beating people like that? I'd say my specialty is solid stand-up that transitions into grappling and a strong ground game. Essentially, it's a complete approach. Anything else just wouldn't make any sense. You can only become the best by reaching the top of each discipline and fusing them all together. Stand-up fighting, grappling, and a strong ground game. That can only be... sounds like a throwaway thing. Mixed martial arts is too... open. Jujutsu, maybe? Maybe? Feel like it. Jujutsu? That encompasses many things, and even defining it is difficult. Focus does incorporate it, but it's also more centered on direct combat. I got it wrong. Is it mixed martial arts? Fuck me. You're basically a mixed martial arts fighter, right?
Of course.
That's right. It's supposed to affect the real-world fighting style, which is why I chose it. But Eric's an idiot who doesn't know what fighting things are. It's just stupid. I don't want to be the best in competitions. I want to be the strongest human on Earth. Wouldn't bet against you, that's for sure. But aren't you already the best?
Well,
No, not yet. There's still someone I have to surpass. Really?
Huh.
Until I can beat him, I'll never become the strongest. You mean there's someone out there stronger than you are? Maybe I'll tell you about it another time if the opportunity presents itself. She didn't make a sound as she left. I can't believe there's someone out there stronger than her. Even if they're real, can they really be human? So many skill points. Back to my room. Still have some time. I can't just sit around doing nothing. I should go find something to do. Let us leave. Hi, Kyoko. I don't know where I'm going. I'm afraid to talk to Toko. Mainly because right now it's not Toko, judging by that stance. Even though now I do have a lot of sympathy for her. Well, Go talk to Hina. Should have talked to Celeste again. It didn't say a report card was completed, so there's still something. Taka's lost his brain. Screw it. I don't have a better idea. Hello.
How are you?
Ah, Makoto, how are you? She sounds so friendly now.
Indeed.
Would you like to play a game of chance with me? I would be happy to empty your wallet and show it to you. So let's give you the business. You're a little closer today. I'm sure I have something in here. I don't know. I have so many random things. Including Manda's jacket. We like the one ring. How about the other ring?
Well,
I could have this. I have to revise my initial impression of you. The more wonderful things I receive from you, the better impression I get. I guess I got it right. Look how quickly we've become close friends, Makoto. Have we?
indeed.
Let me share with you something. I'll tell you about the biggest crisis I ever faced in my gambling life. You had a crisis? What happened? Shadowy Organization was hosting a mysterious tournament. The game in which I participated was called King of Liars. King of Liars.
Are you okay with this?
It was quite a severe game. When you enter, they strip you of all your assets. Money, property, everything. You must use your wisdom, cunning, and luck to battle through challenge after challenge. For the final match, I had to face off with an odd duo. They called themselves the Honest Woman and the Liar Genius. They sound pretty scary.
Actually,
Oh, that part is not important. But during a break, I was careless and spilled some tea on my clothes. I was terrified the stain would never come out. It was a very difficult time in my life. What?
honestly,
I was forced to win more quickly than I wanted so that I could rush to the cleaners. I was able to get the stain out, but it was perilously close. If I had waited even another hour, I would have been forced to draw out my favorite dress. That was her crisis. Biggest crisis she ever faced. I don't even know what to say. Report card updated. Unlocked the skill Menacing Focus. Positively dizzy from her past, I went back to my room. Something by the door. Where? Piece of paper. Must have slipped it under. Meet in the dining hall. Handwriting's really good. But they want to meet up so suddenly. Who wrote it? And what's the point of calling me out like this? I'm kinda nervous, but there's no way I can't check it out now. Well, the last time somebody wanted somebody else to meet somewhere, it ended up, well, here. In there, more specifically.
Yo!
Oh, Lakota. Here, then the letter I found in my room.
You know?
Yep, I wrote it. Your handwriting is really nice. Well, I was always taught that if you had bad penmanship, a ghost would come and haunt you. Oh. I see. That explains so many things about my life. Who taught you that? And why'd you want to meet with me? Well, I just did what Kyoko asked me. Kyoko.
Actually...
I'm just an errand boy on this. Anyway, what do you say to late night bath session? Huh?
You know?
Let's do it. No, I was totally lost. He grabbed me by the shoulder, pulled me close, and whispered in my ear.
For serious?
It's all an act, so the mastermind won't notice. Everyone's waiting in the bathhouse. What? Then did Alter Ego finish his search? You got it, hero. Let's go take a dip together. And I was probably louder than I needed to be. But me and him buried to the dressing room. His eyes are on fire. As soon as I got to the dressing room, an angry voice echoed out.
F you!
Hey, how long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the good little boys and girls. Shut up.
What?
What'd you say? You want me to make you cry, little girl? Taka, he seems to be even worse off than I heard. Maybe it's a good thing. It's finally starting to grow a personality. What? You got a lot of poop falling out of that mouth of yours, you know that?
What the heck?
How rude. A maggot like you has no right to speak to that way to our heaven-sent master.
Oh.
Are you back to your normal gloomy self? I can hardly keep track at this point. Shut up.
Hey, come on!
Well, anyway, everyone's here, right? Then my messenger duty's complete.
Hey,
You wanted us all to meet here, right, Kyoko? So what are we doing here?
How about that?
Isn't it obvious? You gotta have something to do with Alter Ego, right?
That's right.
Yeah, totally. Did he finally find a clue? What is it? A way out? Mastermind's true identity? She doesn't look happy about it, whatever it is. What's up, Kyoko? It's gone. Gone? I came here a little earlier to check up on things, and that's when I discovered Alter Ego, the laptop, has disappeared. What?
No way!
You're kidding, right?
Oh.
Huh? She's gone?
F you!
You can't be fudging serious. What'd you do with him? Was it the mastermind? Did they finally notice what we were up to?
Wrong.
I told Alter Ego to yell if anyone he didn't recognize appeared. If it was the mastermind, I'm sure he would have alerted us.
Well,
Maybe we just missed it?
However,
I was in the laundry room right next door all day. There's no way I wouldn't have heard it. But if it wasn't the mastermind, then... The solution to this particular mystery is obvious. It can only have been him.
Without a doubt.
Mr. Ishimaru, you stole her, didn't you?
what?
What? I'm the ultimate moral compass. I would never do something like that. I don't think it counts when you say it about yourself like that.
F you!
You're the suspicious one here. You're nothing but a big, jiggling sack of fat. Shows what you know. This isn't my true form. I still have 3 more transformations left.
Damnation!
Wait, it wasn't me. Everyone knows you're the thief. Wrong. It's you.
For serious?
Well, I'm sure it was one of you, so whoever did it, just hurry up and confess.
wrong.
No, there's no way either one of them did it.
Huh?
Why not?
So,
I also told Alter Ego to yell if Taka or if whom we came into the dressing room.
What?
It was a countermeasure against a clear danger that one of them might come for it. But I never heard any yell.
indeed.
Exactly. Which means it wasn't them.
But...
Then who was it?
So that's it.
The fundamental circumstances are becoming clear. If it wasn't the mastermind, it wasn't Taka or Hifumi, then quite simply it was someone else.
Interesting.
Makoto, Celeste, Sakura, Hinatoko, or myself. One of us must be the thief.
That's terrible!
Why would any of us want to steal Alter Ego? What about this for a reason? There's a traitor amongst us. Huh? One of us is working for the mastermind, a spy. And that's the one who stole Alter Ego. Can you deny the possibility? It can't be. I've actually been thinking for some time now that there might be a spy among us. The mastermind brought someone in to help keep things moving smoothly. A spy for the mastermind? A traitor? No, it's impossible. Something that horrible? There's no way.
What?
Why do you not speak? Are you struck silent by your inability to comprehend such a possibility?
Say what?
I don't care. I don't care.
It's like...
Who? Someone. Anyone, save her. Please rescue her. I'm begging you. I just want to see her smiling face again.
Damn it!
Same here. How many times do they have to kill Bro before they're happy? I'll beg, scrape my head across the ground, just please give him back.
So,
This is pretty messed up, but still, I think I kinda get how they feel.
At the very least.
I think Alter Ego is most likely still safe. For the moment, at least.
yes, indeed.
If they wanted to destroy it, they wouldn't have taken it. They would have done it right here.
I see.
So you're saying whoever did it has something else in mind for him? Something else?
Damn it!
Doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. No matter what it takes, I'm gonna get him back. That's my promise as a man.
I swear, I will save her!
Using the power of love.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
It's nighttime.
There is nothing to be done.
It is unfortunate, but we will have to leave the search for tomorrow. For now, everyone get some sleep. How can you be so casual? We don't have time to wait around. What good are you if you are too tired? You'll be much more effective after a good night's sleep. Gives a crap about effective. We're talking about our feelings here.
Calm down.
Anything we do at night brings a higher chance of the mastermind noticing us. Celeste is right. We should begin our investigation tomorrow morning. What do you think, Makoto? I agree with you. If we run around during tonight in a panic, the mastermind is sure to notice, and we won't get anything done. Taka, Hifumi, I know how you feel right now, but it's best if, just for tonight, you can try to endure it.
This is fine.
Okay, then let us part for today. We'll begin our search for Alter Ego in the morning. And you should think about what I said. Someone may very well be spying for the mastermind. Alter Ego gone as quickly as he appeared. Finally discovered some small measure of hope, but even that is taken away from us. We couldn't even put up a fight. We were given hope, and then when that hope was taken away, despair. It's just like what the mastermind is doing to us. Then, could it really be true? Whoever stole Alter Ego? Could they really be working for them? If that's true... It can't be, there's no way. I didn't realize I'd yelled that out loud. The scary thing isn't the idea of someone spying on us. What's really scary is the idea that we're starting to doubt each other again. That scares me more than anything. Damn it. I threw myself into my bed, trying to shake off all those unsettling thoughts. Before long, I fell into a restless sleep. Subjected to more Monokuma theater. Murder is a word whose definition changes with time, with place, with society. If murder is evidence of abnormality, then all of history's greatest heroes must have been abnormal.
Sometimes the murders that people forgive are way more abnormal than the ones they don't.
I feel like someone's about to die.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
You have to look for alter ego. To the dining hall. Found myself surprisingly high spirits and hurried to the dining hall when I found out what was waiting for me there. Is this it? What happened to the others? Aren't they coming? We were the only three in the dining hall. Sakura, Hina, Kyoko. So including me. Only 4 people? Yeah, this is why I hate people who take their sweet time with everything.
However,
Anyway, let's wait a little while longer for the others. So we decided to wait, in case anyone else showed up. But no matter how long we waited. So it's 8 o'clock and we've been waiting here a full hour. Why haven't the others come?
'Cause, I mean,
Hiro and Celeste never missed a day, till now. What I'm really worried about is Hifumi and Taka. They're more eager than anyone to look for alter ego and they're not here.
It can't be.
Something must have happened. Huh?
It would seem...
I was careless, too distracted by alter ego. But Monokuma gave us a motive. There was no way something wouldn't happen eventually. Monokuma's motive. Money.
$10 million!
Who cares?
I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks! 10 million smackaroos! It's like totally wowie wow, am I right?
Don't tell me someone did something for money. That's what I wanted to say, but I didn't bother. I already understood. I understood and hated that I did. You can never really know another person completely. Anything can happen, and you can't consider it strange. Not really.
Hey,
I don't be inclined to disagree. We need to go look for the people who never showed up. Okay, let's go track them down. Without another word, we left the dining hall. Travel as a group.
hey.
Square formation. We can cover more ground if we split up. Kyoko, no. Please. Sakura, you go check the dorms. Make sure to check all of our rooms. Makoto, check the first floor of the school. Meanwhile, I'll check the second.
okay.
Then I guess I'll check the third.
Anyway,
Don't take any risks. If anything happens, call for help right away.
But,
I really hope nothing happens. So do I.
well then.
Okay, let's go. Anxiety was written across each of our faces as we went our separate ways. Without hesitating, I rushed to the first floor of the school. Okay, I need to look around on the first floor. Well, we have these classrooms that never have anything in them. Okay. Wait, did the chalkboard images change? I don't think so. The desk I woke up on. The pamphlet's still lying there. No desire to look at it ever again. Alright. Not in the classrooms. Someone come here. Sounded like Ina. 3rd floor. 3rd floor. No time to think. I was running for the stairs before I knew what was happening. Flew up the stairs leading to the 3rd floor. Right away, I saw her standing there in the hallway. I knew which way to go. You couldn't let me run. Gameplay.
please.
Makoto. You know what's wrong. It's awful. The rec room door was open. And when I looked inside, I saw... What did you see? I better get the others, right? I'm gonna go get them. Go on ahead, Makoto. Before I could say anything, she was rushing downstairs. The rec room? What'd she see in there? By this point, I was used to acting without thinking, so without thinking, I leapt into the rec room. First thing I saw when I got in the rec room was... The only one. No. It's not Sakura. It can't be. She was walking around. So that means... Oh no. You're okay. Injured. With Celeste, and she was hurt. Okay. I'm sorry. What's this? Is Some kind of wooden hammer or something. Pretty strange design. Some writing on his head. Justice Hammer 1? That is the hammer he attacked me with. I barely managed to avoid the blow, but I stumbled and fell. I now curse my lack of daily exercise. So you were attacked with this. Justice Hammer 1. Makoto! Celeste, what happened? I was stupid. I got attacked. Attacked by who? I'm not sure. Some sort of strange man. Strange man. A suspicious person whose existence is so unusual, I can't help but call him strange. Without a doubt, it was some sort of strange, suspicious individual. When that man attacked me with the hammer on the ground there. Makoto, Celeste.
Okay.
I found Sakura.
What?
Celeste, what on earth happened here? Apparently she was attacked by some kind of strange man. That strange man. Tell us everything you can remember, Celeste. Be as detailed as you can. Well, I woke up this morning a little before 7. Nighttime was not yet over. But I knew it was about to end, so I decided it would be okay if I decided to take a little stroll around the first floor. I understand now that was a mistake. Anyway, that is where I first saw the strange man. I was immediately wary of him. He was obviously suspicious, so I decided to follow after him in secret. As I followed, I saw him go into the rec room. I tried to peek through the gap in the door, which is when he noticed me, and that's when you were attacked. It happened after 7 AM, just after nighttime had ended. So it happened just after 7 o'clock. Then that was about an hour ago, right? Right when we were all meeting in the dining hall. The attack caused me to lose consciousness. Which would mean I was unconscious for about an hour.
But...
Well, I'm just glad you weren't hurt too badly. That is because I begged and groveled for my life. He did.
as for me...
I told him I would do anything if he spared me. I offered to lick his boots, whatever it took.
I see.
So you were willing to throw away all your pride.
Indeed.
It is a necessary skill for survival. Anyway, the important thing now is that we go search for the suspicious individual. If we do not hurry, this could become a serious problem. What do you mean? When I looked in the rec room, I saw that the suspicious man was not alone. He had with him Hifumi. Hifumi. After he attacked me, he dragged Hifumi away.
What?
You mean Hifumi was kidnapped? Shouldn't we start looking for him then? Listen, Celeste, did anything in particular stand out about this strange guy? Did anything stand out? Well, rather than trying to explain it, it would probably be faster if I simply showed you. Show us?
Indeed.
This is Hifumi's hand-me-down, his digital camera. You don't mean...
Actually...
I was able to photograph the suspicious individual without him realizing it.
Huh?
Seriously? Let me see it. I would tell you not to be shocked, but I fear it would do you no good. With that strange comment in mind, we all looked at the camera. What? He's under attack by a transformer? Huh? What? Well, you were definitely right about the strange part. Their face is completely covered. Is that a robot costume? As I said, a very strange and suspicious individual, yes? So that weird robot guy dragged Hifumi away. And I took this straight after being attacked. In other words, a full hour ago. Which is why if we don't hurry, it could become a serious problem.
I see.
Nick, I believe I understand what happened. Well, no, there is much I don't understand, but... The point is, someone dressed like that robot dragged Hifumi away. And it happened over an hour ago.
Just a second!
This is bad, we have to hurry. Celeste, do you know where this mysterious man went?
Let's see...
When they left the rec room, they headed left.
I see.
That's true, they were headed toward the stairs leading down to the second floor. You must be down there, right? Second floor, that's where Kyoko was supposed to be. Speaking of, why isn't she here? I didn't have time to go look for her.
This is bad.
If the strange man did head to the second floor, Kyoko might have run into him. We have to hurry, Kyoko's in danger. Seems the words are out of my mouth. We all rushed out of the room, down to the second floor. Hey, you two.
What?
What's going on? What's all the fuss?
What?
Yeah, you guys playing a game or something?
What are you saying?
Does it freaking look like we're playing a game? Listen, have either of you seen Kyoko or Hifumi?
You gotta be kidding!
Nope, sure haven't. Are they on this floor? We just got here ourselves. I heard some kind of uproar, so I came running. We came here together.
Stop talking.
No, you're just stalking me. Anyway, can you guys help us look for him?
What?
What happened? There's no time now. We'll explain later.
That's fine.
Well, fine. It sounds like something interesting's going on.
Okay.
Hifumi, Kyoko, if you can hear me, say something. Her voice echoed down the hall in vain.
Oh.
Did you hear something? Maybe.
Perhaps.
I think it came from the library.
Okay.
The library? Let's go. We ran to the library, fast as our legs would carry us. Bunch of running. We opened the door. Found Hifumi, seriously injured. Are you okay? I'm glad to see you're still alive. Super bad though. Look at all the blood.
What?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
What did you say?
What are you talking about? The other mallet. It's a hammer, just like the one Celeste was attacked with in the rec room, but this is Justice Hammer 2. Top of that, this one's actually a little bigger than the first one. He attacked me with that hammer, bonked me right in the head with it.
Well...
A hammer that big, I'm surprised you're still okay. I'm not okay. Look at all this blood.
Hey.
Protein helps heal wounds, you know. Would you like some? Do you just have, like, a secret protein pouch? I have never heard such a thing. Are you sure it isn't just you? The guy was Robo Justice.
Indeed.
This Robo Justice you are referring to. This is it. This is... Oh, you're referring to is this, is it not?
What the hell am I looking at?
This is the one that attacked Celeste and Hifumi. Isn't that right, Hifumi? Yeah.
This is unforgivable!
That's him, I'm sure of it. Robo Justice.
It can't be!
Robo Justice.
Damn.
This just keeps getting stranger. It's him. A robot of justice, huh? Now things are really starting to get exciting. What kind of special moves does it have? Can it fly? Can it combine?
What?
Why is he here?
Are you okay with this?
Let us not concern ourselves with him. What we need to do now is get Hifumi to the nurse's office right away. Whatever else we do, he needs to be treated as soon as possible.
Yeah!
You're right, let's go. Thanks, everyone. We need Hifumi to the nurse's office on the first floor so we can take care of his injuries. How you feeling, Hifumi? Want me to take a look at you? I'm okay. I think it stopped bleeding. Still kinda dizzy, though.
So then...
Perhaps you should rest here for a while.
I suppose.
Yeah, good idea.
Well then.
The rest of us just get back to looking for that mystery assailant.
Yes, indeed.
Indeed, before another victim appears. The Justice Hammers seem to be increasing in size. First one, and now two.
So in other words...
If there is a Justice Hammer 3, we can only assume it's even bigger than the first two. If you get hit by anything bigger than that, you'd be dead for sure. Tell us what happened to you, Hifumi. Well, I woke up early this morning and started looking for Alter Ego ahead of everyone else. I went to the third floor and that's where the strange costume man attacked me. That must be what I witnessed around 7 this morning. After that, he dragged me to the library and whack, and down came the hammer. Must have been around 30 or 40 minutes ago. At around 7:30, in other words, we would have still been in the dining hall. Which means Hina, Sakura, and I were together and Kyoko was still with us. So we all have alibis. I was in the laundry room, doing my laundry.
Yes!
His black underwear is as black as pitch night darkness of the blackest night.
What?
Why do you know that? Isn't it obvious? 'Cause I was peeking. Anyway, so that means Byakuya and Toka were together all the time, at the time. Meaning they also have alibis. Though, then the only ones who don't have alibis for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked are the only two we haven't seen yet, Hiro and Taka. That's it, right?
Very strange.
By the way, what happened to Kyoko? I haven't seen her anywhere. Yeah, she was supposed to be checking the second floor, but I didn't see her up there at all. Where could she have disappeared to? She's disappeared, huh? What a strange woman.
So that's it.
She might be exactly as I suspected. Hold on. Kyoko's with us in the dining hall when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. Not talking about who attacked them. Huh?
In other words...
I'm referring about what we talked about last night. Who the mastermind spy might be. Are you saying Kyoko's working with the mastermind? That's not possible.
What?
Isn't it? This woman who seems almost eager to handle dead bodies hasn't even revealed her true identity.
Hey,
Save this discussion for later. Right now we have to focus on finding the suspicious individual.
Okay.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, there's only gonna be more victims. That might be why Kyoko and Taka and Hiro haven't shown up yet. Maybe she's right. We have to do something about that mystery man first. Don't worry about me, I'll catch up with you guys after a rest for a bit. Understood. Take care of yourself.
well then.
Okay, let's go. Now So whoever that is running around, why are they wearing that weird costume? I don't know, but I do know that you should never leave anybody in the nurse's room. It's okay to go in there and save, but you get the fuck out after that. You don't stick around. Don't bother looking for a reason from a deviant.
What to do? What's to do?
So what are we gonna do? Split up and look around? Our opponent is very dangerous. We don't know what they're capable of even here.
What?
What's wrong? Hey, so the shadow, is something moving around on top of the stairs? Really? Up on the second floor then.
Damn.
Bastard. You won't get away from me. We all shot toward the stairs. He must be around here somewhere. Let's split up and corner him.
Well,
Don't take any chances. As soon as you find him, call out and I'll come running.
Oh,
Okay, but what should we yell?
just a second.
Anything, it doesn't matter.
So then,
Then is ha, okay.
what are you saying?
Ha or dia, whatever you want. Just yell loud enough so we can hear you. Dia? Never heard such a reaction. Okay, whatever. Just hurry up and start looking. Okay? Let's go. Hey, Mr. Robot, where you hiding? If you don't come out, we're gonna decommission ya. We spread out in every direction to track down the costume suspect. I can't fucking talk tonight. It's getting on my nerves. Okay. Second floor. Classroom. Nothing. The classrooms never have anything. That strange cry. That had to be Celeste. Came from the floor above. What's she doing up on the third floor?
Everyone,
Over here, everyone. Everyone heard the scream. Everyone who heard the scream come running.
just a second.
Celeste, what's wrong?
What?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, this strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. He must be down this hall. Come on, let's go. What is it now? Huh? Whoa, it's really true. But that doesn't matter right now. Well, there's Hifumi, who's not on the first floor anymore. He stayed in the nurse's room and now he's fucking dead. I told him. Huh? What was that? It came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
What?
What about the suspect? We've gone all this trouble to capture him, right? Then why don't we split into two groups?
It's all clear now.
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting.
So then,
Very well. Then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Sakura, and Byakuya.
so then.
We'll handle it. Just go take care of Hifumi. Okay, you guys be careful. With that, we split into two groups. Me, Celeste, and Hina all run downstairs to the first floor. Blah, 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 blah.
just a second.
It's in the nurse's office. Let's go. We're running an awful lot, getting in our cardio. Starting into the nurse's office. A world of dripping crimson. Everything covered in red. Center of all of it was Hifumi.
No! What the?
It looks like something very bad has happened. Certainly wasn't expecting this. Didn't imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
No way!
Murdered. You're not serious, are you? He's not really dead, is he?
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
They're setting up to throw Kyoko under a bus. Her and Hiro. Neither of them are guilty. What's going on here? Then again, I would have said the same thing about Mondo, and we saw what happened there. I don't like this. What the? That was the body discovery announcement. The body discovery announcement. When 3 or more people discover a body after a murder, that's what plays. And since we just heard it, that means... It must mean Hifumi... Someone killed him. One of us. One of us. And look at that. When Celeste said that, she pointed to something. Something on the floor. Something that has also been on the floor after the last 2 surprise attacks. The Justice Hammer 3! Even bigger than the other 2. Just as I suspected, one strike from that and you're finished. Then the killer. There can be no doubt that suspicious individual, going by what Hifumi called him, the culprit must be Robo Justice. Whoever's hiding in the costume is the one that killed Hifumi. But wait, you saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back into the hall. So how did he end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying they like teleported or something, right?
Are you okay with this?
We can figure that part out later. Right now we have to tell the others. You're right.
So then...
Then shall we go? Hina, snap out of it.
Huh?
Are you okay, Hina?
Sorry.
I'm not sure I can move right now. I'm feeling kinda... Don't throw up. This is a problem. We can't just leave Hina here alone. Then I'll go get everyone. Stay here with Hina. Very well. And leave it to you then. Okay, I'll be back soon. Tried to sound confident and upbeat, but I hadn't stopped trembling from what I've just been through. Everyone else is already on the 3rd floor, I have to hurry. This is where they were chasing after the individual. Where is he headed? Celeste Throne. It's a rather intense scream. A strange costume man ran off as soon as I screamed, blocking the stairs further down into the hallway. Ran off going further down the hallway. Way to the back of the hallway. So the physics room that must be. Or right here, but I have to think it's not. Because nothing's ever in the classrooms. Of course, if I were them, I would have ducked into the art room because that's a big open area. This is a dead end. The other one is too, but there's more of a chance of getting around stuff. As I can tell, there's no one here. Some kind of presence. It's presence. It's coming from over there in the back. I left through the doorway. When I did, I found another nightmare. The 2nd nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. Taka! There in a pool of his own blood was Taka. Dead.
Danganronpa.
What? Fumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. Was witness to 2 nightmares, one after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. True nightmare is just reality. The reality I have to face it every day. But still... Why is this happening? This is Justice Hammer 4? Suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka, too. Everyone was... They only... Oh no. Toko's down. Toko too? No, she just saw blood. Relax. She just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Yeah, Taco. And Toko she has a fear of it. Tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like you said.
However...
But why is it Justice Hammer 4? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, then Hifumi with 2. This time it was 4. What happened to 3? Oh.
What?
What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me.
What?
Out of it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
What? Hey!
Hifumi's been killed. Yeah,
I see.
which is why you came to get us. You better go check it out.
Damn.
Of course, come on. Everyone's dropping. So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out of the physics lab. As soon as we were out of the physics lab...
Oh.
Ah. Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. I heard. Hifumi's dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that is not all. It is gone. What is? It has disappeared. What is it? Hifumi's body has disappeared. What?
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It's disappeared? Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
Wait. Monokuma only gave one dead body notification thing. Realistically, I guess we would have found both Taka and Hifumi down at the exact same time. But I think that Monokuma would have delighted to tell us that there were 2 dead people. And Toko saw them, so that made 3 with Byakuya and Sakura. The same way Celeste, me, and Hina did. So... I don't see a reason for Monokuma not to talk about it. Could Hifumi have faked his own death and walked away? What the heck's happening here?
Hey!
Everyone, back to the nurse's office. Why would he do that? I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. Reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. Guess he'd be hard to drag away. Just saying. Probably doesn't matter to the game, but it's true. I couldn't believe my eyes. Fumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. Ah, so his head wound doesn't look like a wound as much as he, like, dipped his head in some jello. But, don't think so. Nerva's office might have some blood on standby. Don't really think it would. Mostly over-the-counter stuff, they said. But it's possible. It just disappeared. Me and Celeste went to the bathroom. We were only gone for like a minute. And then when we got back...
Indeed.
This must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. Just like they did.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe the body would just disappear.
Why?
First there were 2 murders and not one of the bodies has been taken? This is unnatural.
Huh?
Hold on, what do you mean 2 murders?
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too? It can't be.
No!
Hina.
Calm down. We're all gonna die. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might the next target be? Toko? Huh?
What?
Completely she forgot she's still unconscious in the equipment room.
Well...
You left her at the scene of the crime? Didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up.
Huh?
So she is still unconscious?
Damn.
Wait, you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her.
Bastard!
Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone stop fighting. Right now we need to hurry back.
Huh?
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die. Byakuya, if something's happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. He shot out of the nurse's office, bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. He ran back to the equipment room at full speed. Please don't describe your perilous trip up and down the stairs anymore, okay? I think we've run out of descriptive words about the 4th time. And when we got there... Taka's gone! Toko. Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right here, had disappeared. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? There was still only one call for a dead body. Where the fuck are they? It's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before. What I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously whoever did this has hidden the body. But why? I couldn't begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree.
Huh?
We've gotta hurry and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
No, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Huh?
Huh? Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well...
When Nafumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
It is so.
After that, we split into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in a dining hall with us. That was before they died, but also it's Kyoko. Fuck off. You seem very adamant about defending her. Maybe. Perhaps you're in love. That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Anyway, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see...
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there'll be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule's in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that... I'd Mincha. Meant you have had a second thought. Mincha grind to turn you into paste? By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish, like shrimp or crabs? Indeed.
Let's see...
So, since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words...
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for 2 missing bodies. 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it, is Hiro. Is he really the killer? What about Kyoko? If she's not involved, where'd she go?
What?
Hey, Makoto, what's the matter? Oh, it's nothing. Whatever. We need to find those bodies, so our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then...
Very well. Let us split up and begin searching.
But...
There is no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
'Cause, I mean...
I know that. I think I do. But
Hina.
if you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
Huh?
Okay. Thank you. No need to thank me. Let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. The art room is what I need to check first, though, because I want to see if I'm right about the mallets coming from there. Hey, you 2. Huh? Door must be locked.
Huh?
Forget the bodies have disappeared too. Hey, Sakura, you want to take care of that door?
Damn.
Need to search for the bodies that disappeared. What happens after that? Okay, fine. Could it finally be the classrooms? This way. Well, nobody's been in the rec room for a minute. No way, this pool table is related to the case. Well, I don't think that there were any bells on it before, but there are now. Blah. It couldn't possibly be the classrooms. I think there's something on the bottom. I think it said, "Aye, Makoto,
Come on.
why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository." Huh? You mean...
Indeed.
I found them. Fumi and Taka's bodies had both been hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? Repository. Is it the thing next to the library? No. Repository. Repository? Is it... We were just... Bodies here somewhere? Ahead. Doorknob turned. Guess it's unlocked. I had no choice but to go inside. Open the door. When I entered, I saw... I'm so confused. Two bodies had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. Then I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Okay. Hi. And so here we are.
It's the Monokuma file!
Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was gonna hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen.
What?
It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now make sure to investigate with all of your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Well then, now that we found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know.
That's terrible.
Dead, gone forever. They're not coming back. This is all just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears, clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. Tears landed on his cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. What? 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 So if he's... But I... Hold on. Monokuma wouldn't have given us a false positive, would they? That would break it. Is someone... No, because this is the only three that could... I don't understand.
He's alive again?
Where am I?
Hina, are you magic?
Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Hifumi! Wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything before I met you all. I met you all.
His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light. It's reaching out to me like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasuhiro.
His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Deaf for the second time. Absolute undeniable deaf. No matter how many more Athena's tears splashed on his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words...
That the case is solved. Assaulting people, killing Taka and Hifumi, and then going so far as to hide their bodies? The criminal hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill 2 of our friends.
That's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. One way or another, 3 people are dying. Because we have to find out who did this. Although, this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. I have to go through this again. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. First, I better check the Monokuma file. Ugh. Hiccup. Fuck. I hate them. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they are both killed with a similar weapon. That's it.
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened in the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
Well.
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko?
Perhaps.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. What if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude, I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I, during the first class trial?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, 2 people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then.
So are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder. Only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words...
We need to figure out the one that... So we need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
well,
Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is...
extreme!
the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened. So, just one person?
Well now,
That's enough for explanifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. And I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect, just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend. Genocide Jack. What? I'm offended! Huh? You... When did you? I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
You SOB!
Anyway, you there. Milk sack swimmer girl. Milk sack?
You've gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what, I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. We heard Hifumi scream, she was whoopsie. And when the body disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate my every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
So then...
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway. Actually, you really helped the first one.
It's all clear now.
And that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. Oh, but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But... maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's gonna be as straightforward as it seems. Monokuma knows.
So,
Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. What is it? After Hifumi's and Taka's body disappeared, we split up to look for it, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
but...
And we came right to the repository to, you know, look around. But when we got here, it was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked. We only came here as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. If that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was unlocked when it began, but now it's wide open. Might be some secret looking there. Probably have to leave it to figure it out, though. Missing mallets. Hammers of all different sizes. Some are like mallets. Just as hammers have been designed using these as models. Either way, all my hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. Covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer. Taka, he's not moving again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from blow to the head. Found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? There's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move his body? That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Tarp. There's no tarp under Hifumi, though. Hifumi's big, cold body's lying on the floor. He's a really big body. I mean, how on earth is the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, from the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from first floor to the third, and without anyone noticing it? How the hell? It's no good, I don't get it. I can think about it later, for now I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also blood to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which is lying on the floor in the nurse's office. Wait, something's off. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about his being in. Something about his body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. His glasses. When he was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. Now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? Who would do that and why? That goes a lot of way for saying he walked up himself. Probably moved Taka's body into here? Maybe? Because there's a tarp and everything, it looks like it was prepared. His, though, is of a moment. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. Last thing Hifumi said when he died was Hiro's name.
So, in other words...
Then there's no room to suspect anyone else. But if he did do it, why would he hide his identity in that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered? Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kinda dumb. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
What?
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why'd the killer try to hide the bodies? Probably figured if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? It was to get Hifumi in a certain spot. He was an accomplice. Who also died. Probably so there'd be no evidence. Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? Another thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people?
What?
Because all the rule says is, if you can kill someone you get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on, perhaps. So that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks, you might have some fun with this after all. Mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he figured something out. If he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? Well, I think I might have told you. For what it's worth. Character. Many aspects of the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then...
Would you like my help? By all means, sucker. Let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 when we began our search. As soon as after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor and quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her. Meaning, just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. So that they're either standing on a stool or were significantly taller than Hifumi, which Hiro really is, but that feels wrong. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the consumed costume assailant. Found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. Took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, resumed our search. Not long after leaving the nurse's office. What's wrong? Saw a shadow, something moving around to the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor, where we split up and began searching. Then right after that, Celeste screamed. This time, she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him. The strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. And then... yeah. Huh? What was that? The scream came from downstairs. It must have been... Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go. At that point, we decided to split the 2 groups. Celestina and I went back to the nurse's office, meanwhile you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened.
However...
But at the same time, we discovered Taka's body in their equipment room, which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who fainted. As soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body has disappeared. Hurried back to the nurse's office and discovered that his corpse was, in fact, gone. Didn't remember he had abandoned the unconscious Toko, rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this? This time, Taka's body had disappeared. From there, we began our search for both the missing bodies, and after some time, Celeste told us she found the bodies and we all headed to the repository. And there we rediscovered the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us to now.
However...
Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Whole situation really does bother me. After Hifumi and Taka's body disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared. Came to the repository, it was locked, we already got it. Got it. Okay. Dead body cart. Dolly doesn't have a handle. Saw it in the art room, guess it's used to move statues. Been down, it's not too hard to use. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? Look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Repository dolly. Dolly. Okay. One way in and out. The he said it's locked. Definitely locked and only can lock from inside. Don't see any way to lock it from the art. To lock it in the art room. That can only be unlocked from inside. Even at Sakura confirmed the door was locked as it started looking for missing people. Door's design it can only be locked from inside. In other words, when Hina checked that someone had already gone in and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. Hina claims there's no way someone could have beaten it into the repository. So that certain someone... Repository door's been added to the droof bullets. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already do know about. The nurse's office, Yinfumi, and then the equipment room, where Taco's. And Celeste found it afterward unlocked? Okay. I don't see a blood trail on the floor. Nothing. Though I don't know how they managed, well, they wouldn't have had to. Everything's on the same floor, stairs aren't an option, or well, a problem. Assuming Hifumi... Put him in a big tarp, roll him here. And he himself got bonked and then immediately claimed the hammer, I guess? So Super Robo 4 might be missing. No, it's still here. Just as Hammer 4. Murder weapon is just left here. Kind of tire mark. Dolly in the repository. Taka's body removed from here to there. It's on the 3rd floor, it's definitely possible. Even if it was used to move his body, what about Hifumi? He's in the nurse's office. He walked himself. He moved from Dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. Howdy there, Jill. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away.
What?
I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. I understand. This tarp. I've seen it somewhere before. Okay, so there's a bunch of tarps in here. So they grab one, move them. Anything else? Nope. Alright. Tell Toko I said hi. The only place left is the nurse's office and the rec room, which I think I should probably go look at again. This way. Nope, this way. Celeste. Is she really attacked with this? What the heck is with this thing? Making me use my brain. But where the fuck is Kyoko? Nothing on the floor. Hello, Celeste. Number 3. At the body looked over behind. What are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, yeah, just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hinu was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when she got back, the body was gone? It could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so. Carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple minutes is... I can't think of anything less than... Yeah. No can be done. He's too hard. So let's count. 2 minutes. Something for me to look at. Fridge? Refrigerator. And I'm totally parched, just a quick peek. Bunch of blood packs. Yep, got it. Doesn't help me. I'm not a vampire. Whoa. Oh, just the monitor. Is that it? No. Dig through the trash can. Blood pack. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. Got a cartoon character on it. It's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Did you find something? There was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Me either, but I think it might be important. Glasses cleaning cloth. If he was trying to be sneaky, he should have used his shirt. Still nothing about the thing? Okay. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? Wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hiro's room. Oh, and let me give you this. In the dining hall. This is the note Hiro wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
Here's the Hero's message. So, he said to go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there? Where's the Justice Hammer? It's not on here. Just gonna compare penmanship. I think he's somewhere in the main hall. Never mind, he's off to the side. Door's unlocked. Guess I can go in. He did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. This is Hero's room. All kinds of weird stuff. Where did he even get it all? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? That camera's freaking out. Surveillance camera. No point in worrying about it right now. It's freaking out though. It's scaring me. I think there's something in the cardboard boxes. Blueprints for something. And something's made out of cardboard, plastic, and paper. Is this Robo Justice? It's in Hero's room, but wait, there's blueprints. Something about them bothers me. That's not his penmanship. Huh. Robo Justice. Knock knock. I soundlessly checked the bathroom. Nothing in here. How does the bathroom get this dirty? I need to run away from that camera before it does something terrible to me. Normal bed, pretty much like the one in my room. Tough it through. Same old monitor. Yep. Yeah, let's get out of here. Makoto, big news. What's wrong? We found Kyoko. Huh? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too. Robo Justice. It's Hiro wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as he can, head to the pool on the second floor. To think Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I had to head to the pool, ran off to the second floor as fast as I could. You're done exercising for the week. Kyoko. And
I mean...
if you man, I have had the worst day. Hiro?
Right.
I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool locker room. It looks like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean!
Still can't believe you kicked me. Could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
What?
No. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden, without a trace.
Well,
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind.
it's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Do these people know that... does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind?
and?
First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean...
Oh, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep, I don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume, it pains me just to look at you.
Huh? Let me out of here!
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you cannot take off by yourself?
You got it all wrong!
I didn't make the stupid freaking thing.
It would seem...
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. Looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. You don't really have a choice. Let's help him. Took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get here out of this. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Free at last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then...
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear the costume. Wait, what? Hold on a sec.
honestly,
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
is that okay?
In other words, it's obvious to everyone that you made this costume. It's true, I saw him myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be...
Then it's obvious. The one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone
That's terrible!
was Hiro. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else.
What?
Tie me up. Hold on, guys. I think it's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean... attacking? Blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them.
Please!
What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costumed attacker?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on yourself before you try to convict me.
Okay.
Fine, if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a bit. Okay. Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume. He's too small.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right?
It does not bend. So someone could easily be inside of that thing and get stood up. Like, as a statue.
I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
Take a picture of it, but then that... Celeste? In a half, Hina took the suit back off again. Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see, it's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. No good, the arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second!
See? I told you it was impossible. You're absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
But...
And there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
what the heck?
Evidence? You claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Here's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Which is how we know it was him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me? Go. Looks like she's lost in thought. Let's leave her alone.
Oh.
I certainly did not expect Hiro and Kyoko to turn up at the same time. But where has Kyoko been hiding all this time? I don't know.
Then perhaps...
Perhaps she really is working for the mastermind. What else would explain her questionable behavior? But... You're quite protective of her, yes? That's because she's helped me out so much up until now. If I were the mastermind, that is exactly what I would do to earn your trust. Hiro?
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Makoto, who was it? Well, two. Taka and Hifumi.
What?
2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it.
Please!
I did not.
Huh?
Wait, hold on. Those 2 are the ones that were killed.
How about that?
That's it, I know who did it.
So then,
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right?
I'm at least 30% right.
Which means Alter Ego and or Chihiro must have done it 30% right. I don't think so.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Please!
Unfortunate.
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh, so then...
No, the note. Nope. Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can try to use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else. For now, let's meet at the rec room at 1. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room, then for some reason I fell asleep.
Hey.
The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So...
No, hold on, he could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that.
Huh?
Really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me.
Ah.
Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. After being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? It bred on my desire to get out of here to deceive me. Still don't buy it. Do you have the note?
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us the note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure.
Please.
You gotta believe me, I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck? For serious? Guess a year's account. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins, but where else can we go? Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why did you kill them? Tell us, Hiro. It's like I said.
Just the worst.
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? That must be it. You must be totally broken, that's why...
Please.
Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help.
What are you saying?
Oh. That was weird. Okay. Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right?
What?
You're right. I need to look for the second suit and that note. If we don't fail me now. Guess I better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko or Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura get into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Oh, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto,
Do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with the investigation.
it would seem...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, can you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. To reject me so simply.
Anyway,
I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay,
shall we go?
thanks. Shall we?
Hey,
So Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer?
anyway,
Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way for now. Real quick, just in case, save because it skipped on me. Even though we're at time. Stairway. Not here. Where is it? There it is. Come on, Kyoko. The idiot detective is on the case. By that I mean I think I might be able to lead you to like the room and then you could find something useful. Time is running out, I have to hurry to the repository. That's not the repository at all, that's the science thing. That was the scene of the crime, not the evidence dump. Fumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to get rigid. Only for a moment.
so then,
Well then, let's get started. Crouched next to Taka without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
Monokuma-Fi was right, they were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth, she was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little bit more comfortable. Taka was killed by a blow to the head. Destruction Justice Hammer 4, which is laying on the floor in the equipment room, with a tarp laid out. Killer must have used it to move his body. That way it wouldn't leave as many bloodstains as it was moved. Biggest problem I have right now is how the killer is able to move his corpse. Yep. Same thing.
I see.
Makoto, I found something. You did?
Hey,
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore in his left hand? Yes.
whew.
Are you so oblivious to people around you? Do you dislike others that much? No, that's not it. Anyway, you said he had a watch. Taka said he had a watch.
So then,
Take a look. If it's broken, you see the hands aren't moving, right? It most likely broke whenever he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6?
that's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey you, how long are we gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air. And he stared at his wristwatch. It's almost past 10. 10. Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
In other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Broken wristwatch.
however,
That's not all. Look at his left hand. He appears to be gripping something. Something right in there.
Makoto,
Can you try and pry it out? Me?
because
Rigor mortis, I've already said, and boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped his hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. Piece of paper.
hey,
Was that all he had in his hand? Yep. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
is that right?
I wonder. Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then,
Let's check his now. Maybe he left with a few clues of his own. Can you attack a scrap of paper? I've already been there. Supposed to talk to Kyoko again. Gotcha. Did you find anything?
indeed.
What did I expect it, to be honest? Look at this. A wad of paper.
That's right.
Fumi had it hidden on him. Hidden.
Indeed.
He'd stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he hidden it on purpose. In his pants, so you...
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey.
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it up. Think of how it was stuffed in his pants, it's like, better be important, or I'll never forgive you for this. Oh no, that's the escape hole. Found a hole, maybe we can use to escape. Monocuba can't find out, so don't tell anyone else.
So...
Good memory there, Hero. It sounds very familiar. It's the same thing Hero said. Then he was telling us the truth.
However...
It's not exactly the same, is it? It's the weird note under my door, here's what it said. Found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monocuba can't find out, so don't tell anyone else. For now, let's meet at the rec room at 1. That was Taka's note then. This time it's different. Hiro told us that his note said to meet at 1. While the note they wrote Fumi asked to meet at 6.
Is that right?
Hold on, just because Fumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Huh?
So...
Part of it's been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. Some meaning to part of it being ripped. Could you explain a little more? Think carefully.
Hey.
Who would have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
So then...
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? How would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. Note Fumi had.
Hey.
While we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. 2 victims at this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't need to think about the handbooks this time?
Is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. What I said is they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. Maybe it can play a role? I don't understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep it in mind. Weird.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Better get going. Okay. Wrong button every single time. Go ahead, save here, and we'll do the trial next time. I've got a theory. But let's see how the game actually lets me carry it out. So this is going to be where we go ahead and end it for tonight. Thanks for coming and hanging out, and until next time, be seeing ya.